So you find yourself on basically a planet that looks basically like a bit like Tatooine. Dusty, windy plateaus.
We hunt down Skywalker and shove that lightsaber right up his ass.
Actually, I'm looking out for the sandworms.
So,
Oh my god!
I think I see
Hey,
some
you
smurfs.
said desert planet!
I think I see some smurfs marching in the distance, but they're not leaving footprints.
Oh my god, no.
We are
Fuck
so
that.
taking your game all over the map right now.
Fuck that movie. Anyway,
Well,
so
here's the thing.
during that time, Shizuko's managed to work away in a little makeshift workshop.
Yeah, I need to...
Deadless has been hanging around with the Carrion, and what have you guys been up to?
Training on how to make things die.
Studying in the library.
Studying the what? Oh, the library.
Studying in the library, looking for like arcane tomes and forbidden knowledge and such.
There won't be.
There won't be. And for the lack of anything better to do, Telashir spends most of her time at the library as well, looking over the star charts and so on, and raiding the Navigatorium.
I'm so glad that the ship fell out of the warp, hit a planet, and its computers are still on.
Have you seen Imperial ships?
Yeah, they tend to explode.
They're fucking built like a brick outhouse.
Yeah.
By the way, we're calling it Imperial as in 40k, not Imperial as in Star Wars. Because, you know, they're built by the lowest bidder and all that in that case.
But I wanted a cape.
A what?
Cape.
You're not Darth Vader.
Because they got all these Sith pimping around in this game.
You.
Anyway, this guy's kind of
That means I get
stupid.
to pluck
He's
out their
white.
eyes and replace them with mine. I want red glowing eyes.
2 months after your successful little landing, and life has managed to settle into some sort of normalcy. Shizuko will work away in the...
This group normal?
Yes.
So,
Something's
we're
wrong.
talking-
Check your pulses.
so how many assassination attempts have there been in the past 2 months?
None.
Check your pulses.
Lucas,
Yes.
can you make a tab in the character's hands out
Yeah.
shit thing area? I need a tab which I can modify so I can keep just chucking shit in there.
Oh, in that case, that'll be better under the, hang on. I have to delete that one, and I'll do it under the character one, because that's what actually lets, you can edit those. You can't edit handouts.
Okay. Yeah, because that way I can start building up a common armory that we can just pick and choose from. Oh, I've been looking up in the book, or at least I was. We're automatically assumed to have 3 standard clips, or whatever gun is our standard. So if you've got a bolter, you're assumed to have 3 clips for it. If you've got a laser gun, you're meant to have 3 clips for it. Wait, does that mean I get 3 tanks for my flamer?
No, because you didn't make them. You can find enough Promethium to refill it.
To be honest, it's a backpack-mounted container. I think
Exactly.
if it was still the canisters, I would assume I could get 3, but this is...
Yeah. Unless you want to have the 2 other members of your party with the other canisters.
Dude, they weigh 10 pounds each. Sorry, 10 kg each. My god.
They're Space Marines.
There
I
is
was
a
gonna
reason
say-
I ain't carrying this shit.
So it goes in one pocket of a Space Marine, is what you're saying.
Okay. Still, after 2 months of generic not encountering anything, there doesn't seem to be much in the way of life here. The Carrion continue living as they always do, feeding on the various flora and fauna that managed to survive on the ship.
Translation, the carrion that didn't make it in the drop.
Yes. Then, on basically about a week into your 3rd month on this
Oh, sweet.
Lovely planet.
It's updated.
I hear the carrion
Stop
call this
that.
Silent Green.
Space Marines don't give a shit. Space Marines can eat humans anyway. They're not even human anymore. Now stop distracting me, Andrew. Where in the distance you see a small dust cloud which seems to be rapidly approaching the crash site.
Trip mines. Wile E. Coyote will not escape.
What are you making them from?
Carrion with string.
What the fuck? Okay, seeing as we're lacking any sort of direction from the group, I'm guessing...
Actually, to be honest, I could
Yep.
use stun grenades.
Do you have any?
I have 10. I
Ow.
made them myself.
Okay. Are you editing the party stuff thing, by the way?
Yeah, that's been created.
Yeah. It's under the character section.
Sweet. Party stuff. Yay, can I edit this? I cannot edit this.
I made sure you
Oh,
did.
no, wait. I can edit this.
Okay. So, basically all the carrions sort of run off and inform each of you wherever you're hanging around that you seem to be getting visitors. And Tenlor's like in the middle of his practice drills against servitors. Nekos is, studying away, like having a little book club with the Dark
Actually,
Eldar.
upon hearing something fleshy that I can actually mash into a putty, I stop training and go off to try and find where my Mad Max soundtrack is.
Oh, that's a point. I can make a desert car.
Yes, you could.
And I can put one of the cannons on the main deck on it.
Can't find Mad Max, but I found Vista the North Star.
Are you
And I
making a
can
warthog from Halo?
I can use the main reactor as its like engine.
It didn't have any... Jesus Christ. It didn't... There were no ground cars on this ship. There were some shuttles, which, most of them are completely wrecked in the landing, but a few seem to be in, you could probably make them work without too much issue.
Yes,
Are you
but
saying it is completely beyond the ability of a tech priest to invent the wheel?
There are no
here's-
tires, so I'm curious how you want to solve that issue.
Here's
It's a
what happened.
desert. I'll use a round
Oh.
bit with spikes.
Here's what happened. Has anybody here seen the Flintstones? Yeah, we have an unlimited supply of carrion, and we have shuttles we can place on top of them.
Right, move faster, keep paddling.
The shot... Okay,
All we need is like 10 more down there with a whip saying, if there's a whip, there's a way.
after a day, the dust cloud gets closer, and you see it's actually a single, like, relatively robust truck.
Sweet.
It's got like
Get
no. It's got like it's got the treaded back and normal front wheels, but it doesn't look like an orc vehicle. If you even know what orcs are, Shizuko.
Well, I do have Xeno knowledge.
Roll it, because you knew jack shit about Eldar.
Yeah, that's kind of terrifying in its own right. Give me a second. Where is my brain mass? Oh, there it is.
Also, if you guys want, you can take perception tests. Ow.
Perception.
Okay, you know it, but basically from what you've been able to get from your the half functioning scanners left on the ship, it's way too well put together to be an orc vehicle.
What is my... Oh, can I do a text roll to see if I can identify its stylings?
Yep.
Yay!
Perception 50, so I have a half a chance of knowing what this is. Yay!
Well, I did roll a 23, so... That was a Xeno check. Here you go, 20.
Okay, what you can tell is it seems to be done off basically like a mass-produced vehicle you'd find anywhere in the Imperium.
Right,
But it doesn't have any of... Yeah, it's like a standard sort of flatbed truck, but it doesn't have any of the sort of Imperial detailing.
Okay,
As it-
crack
as it-
out the flamethrower.
As it gets closer, you sort of notice it doesn't have... And it appears to be driven by a Xenos.
It's a truck! Can I cleave it
Hang
in
on,
two?
before we do this, I need to know... right, before we go and talk to this, is
And,
anyone bringing
then-
the flamethrower?
And next to it, there seems to be there's a humanoid figure, like wrapped, like, has a full sort of Lawrence of Arabia shrouds all around their face to keep the dust out.
Cool, flammable. Who's
And
bringing the
the-
flamethrower?
And the Xenos has basically a small cloth over its mouth and goggles.
Yeah, all easily burnable.
Fire! Fire!
You know what, I'll bring the flamethrower, fuck it.
Can you lift it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll be there in a minute. Clang, clang, clang.
It's kind of heavy.
Mm. So what are you guys doing as this small vehicle approaches your little crash site?
No, obviously I'm standing there with my sword just going, is it going to get close enough that I can try and clean it in two?
Are you guys actually stepping out of the thing to actually meet them at the side of the ship, or?
There you go, Lucas.
I would think it'd be logical to pull out from training when there's strangers coming closer.
I put on my most dramatic cape and swagger right into their path.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my best to find a place where I can overlook this little meeting of mines, but I'm gonna basically try and stay hidden and on my las gun.
Okay, so you're somewhere like in the Jesus Christ. So you're somewhere on the
Teleshires, our talkie person.
Our talkie person still hasn't come back yet.
Yeah, Teleshire is sort of leaving this in your hands, so she's got no interest. She's staying in the library reading up on star charts and trying to correlate them with her knowledge of the webway.
So far, the talkiest person we had in our party was me.
Yep.
And that's terrifying.
Did Shizuko murder Daedalus?
No, Daedalus is somewhere off with the carrion.
Like, have we lost? Oh, great. So, he's running with the queen while we're meeting newcomers.
Yep.
You stop that.
So we got the two space marines out in front, and what Shizuko is somewhere hiding on like the outer hull of the ship.
Yeah, I just basically want a vantage point where I can I can get a nice sniper view.
Okay.
Now, from that, what type of metal is the outer hull of the ship made of?
Andrew, I believe it's made out of adamantium.
They tend to be blended. Usually, it's combinations of things. Like it depends on how well armored it is.
I mean,
It's not the fucking most well-armored ship. It was like a raider.
My more point is, certain types of metal, you could fry an egg on the outer hull of the ship after it's been sitting in the desert for a month.
The thing is as big as a cathedral. I'm pretty sure there's a bit in the shade.
Yes, but if the entire hull gets hot, hanging on the hull, well, the part that's in the shade is still going to burn.
Dude, if it was that hot, we'd all have died inside it.
Well, I'm sure there's air conditioning inside it.
Also, don't forget, day and night. Really, really hot, really, really cold.
Oh, okay, so it's like a mercury type of deal.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. Is it about Earth standard?
Well, obviously it's not killing
Earth's
us.
desert standard.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a single biome planet. Shut up, that's what it says in the book.
You do know those don't make sense, right?
Yep, but fuck you, Chaos.
Yeah, I'm just saying that I'm not going to fry it on the outside of the hole because the hole is massive and there is plenty of shadow.
Okay.
Or, well, wait, no. Hang on. I'm going to die. Because this is a point of conjecture, I'll give in. I will take the flamethrower and I'll proceed behind the party.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Okay. The truck slows to a halt about 50 feet away.
Oh, I can't cleave it in two from that far.
The humanoid figure sort of gets out and removes the goggles and pulls down the cloth covering her face,
Revealing pilot light.
revealing a young woman. Yoink. Hit and reveal that one.
Reveal what one?
She bows. She bows to you. Please excuse my intrusion, masters. She begs. But even though it's a very low bow, as if it's not worthy of your presence, you can sort of tell it reeks of manipulation and false flattery. I've been sent on a mission by the mendacious oracle of the Temple of Lies. Surely you've heard of him. He begs you accept his invitation. So important it is that he threatened me with death were I not to impart these precise words. The future of the vortex depends on it. And she sort of just smiles sweetly at you.
Lies! And by the way, we still don't see whatever picture you were talking about.
It's there. It's under handout.
Mm.
Would you, as the DM, be particularly annoyed if I light her and her co-pilot up and steal the vehicle?
I'd be slightly annoyed, but you're a player.
It's alright, it's just I need something to, like...
It needs
was
a
that?
test subject.
Yeah, I want to see if A, the flamethrower works, and I need a vehicle.
They're out, they're basically saying like, if you come with us, we'll make sure you get there.
We will need a token of your goodwill to prove your...
She pulls out 4 envelopes, each one made of very fine vellum and sealed with red wax. Each one is addressed to you by name.
That's awkward.
You wouldn't happen to have run into another group containing 2 space marines, a random person, and a useless biochemist?
Oh yes, them, the Black Hand. They arrived at the port about 2 weeks ago.
Sweet.
Since then, and they were able to confirm what the Oracle saw when you fell from the sky on the great wings of fire. And he dispatched me to fetch you.
I'm so tempted to test out one of my flashbangs. What the hell? Why did I put everything I built on this list? No, edit. I'm stealing some of that shit back.
I turned to Shizuko. Want to run a poison and explosives test on that envelope?
Maybe.
I set it on fire. What color does it burn?
It burns standard. Whatever the color of the flame you're using is burning.
Okay, it doesn't appear to be laced with copper poisoning. Other than that, I don't know. Do I look like a fucking chemist?
You burned your envelope. There's now 3 left.
No, I don't.
The woman looks. The woman looks a bit surprised.
I explain that I cannot run those tests with the equipment.
Mm-hmm.
As tempted as I am to use this flamethrower, I'm still working the kinks.
Okay.
Kinks and flamethrowers don't go well together.
Well, for all,
That
90
would've
plus
been
explode.
one. Thank you, Bill.
Not unless you're dating a demon.
Let's bring it on to that, shall we?
But that's another topic. I'm gonna go check on food again. Be right back. Keep chatting amongst yourselves.
Why not? I'm 9 vulnerable in this armor anyway. I open up the envelope and inspect it.
Okay. The envelope is written in spidery thin script.
Do we need an intelligence check?
No, you can read.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Well,
is anyone else checking out their envelopes?
Intelligence check to know how to, turn on a computer. So...
I use my utility mandrites to hold and open.
Okay, you open it and slip the letter out.
Yeah, I have no interest in touching it directly.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's got power armored gauntlet, so he doesn't give a shit. All the letters say the same thing. This is what it says. I am pleased to inform you that a mysterious and rare event has recently occurred, and though it is not yet apparent, it is an event which involves you directly. I am the mendacious oracle of the Temple of Lies. My forebears and I have, for many centuries, foretold the destinies of a great many fortunate souls, and some unfortunate ones.
I think he's lying.
It is our responsibility to receive visions from the dark gods and dispense them to those worthy of the knowledge the gods have chosen to impart. Consider yourself one such individual. A vision, unlike any other I have received in my great years, has been given me and cannot be ignored. I would even go to so great a length as to demand you come to me on Chimeras, rather than merely extend my invitation. I say this because to fail to impart my vision would be to damn the both of us in the eyes of the great master of magic and fate, Zinch, and the other ruinous powers as well. Were I able to tell you on this parchment what I have to say, you would readily understand, but it is only safe to speak to you here. Your transportation and living expenses have been arranged for. Furthermore, you will be granted access to the entirety of the temple services and vast libraries after you arrive and forever after. Be assured, what you will learn from me greatly outweighs any concerns you may possess. I look forward to making your acquaintance. Till we meet, Rencard Kovacs.
So, in other words, the message we received from the Temple of Lies says, "Trust me, I'm telling the truth. It's important."
Yes.
Yeah,
Does
the
anyone
best
have
bit
more
is it's from the
screaming
Temple of Lies.
Can I point out, he has mentioned Zinch, so Zinch would be into that kind of fuckery.
Yeah.
Although, you guys now have the name of the planet you're on. Chimeras.
Would that be...
Isn't that the same way? Fucking no. Is it?
Give me a second. I want to see if I'll know where that is.
I've just stuck it on the map.
Congratulations, I want to know if I'll know where it is.
Okay.
You know, saying we were on the third star from the left means jack if we don't know how that is.
Well, you know we're in the Screaming Vortex.
Okay, give me a second. I have knowledge Chronos Expanse.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yes, it could. Roll it.
Okie dokie. Chronos Expanse.
Well,
How?
you know the Screaming Vortex is a warp storm in the Cronus Expanse, but the planet Chimeras is not part of the Expanse itself.
Get lying.
What? Why? You're in the... I'm literally asking, what? Why is he lying?
The planet listed isn't in the location that we are supposed to be in.
You're not in the Cronus Expanse, you're in the Screaming Vortex. That's got its own lore.
Ah, then why did you say roll it?
Because at least you know where it is in regards to the Greater Imperium. Also, it's like, ooh, we're on the planet Chimeras. Is it in this system? No. He's lying. And it's like, you're not even in that system. You know that much.
Well, I personally reckon anyone that works in a place called the Temple of Lies is automatically assumed to be lying.
Yeah, especially when they say, "Trust me."
Trust me. I work for the God of Lies. Would I lie? Yes. By mandate.
I don't know. You're lying!
I look back at the person who handed it to us and say, "This is a letter, not a token of good faith."
Then what would you expect apart from from me being here? I'm the Cirrus. I'm the lieutenant of the temple. I report directly to the Homendacious Oracle himself.
Again, I am so tempted. When someone turns around and says, I am a Cirrus, you turn around and go, do you know what's about to happen next?
I put on a fake, really confused look. Like, does that mean you're for us to keep?
She sort of just looks at you like, no, I'm merely a messenger. And I have provided transportation and the escort of Garchaka here. The Xenos in the cab sort of just bobs its head. It's got a long line of quills coming from the back of his head.
It's not a damn crew, is it?
Roll knowledge, aliens.
Oh, fucking hell. If it's a crew, I'm going to kill it.
What the fuck?
Why?
Why?
What did you just roll?
92.
You have no idea what this is.
My head hurts.
Okay, I assume that the unknown creature is hostile and set it on fire.
It's sitting in the car, in the cab.
Actually, the thing is that, well, we got transportation if I get the hell out of here. I'm going to check the back for booby traps and explosives and any secret compartments.
That's a good point. Does anyone...
flatbed open-top truck. Sure, you can.
Does anyone here actually have anything like drive or pilot or ride?
I have... I think I have ranks in survive crash.
I think we all got ranks in that.
Does anyone actually know how to use a vehicle?
Good question. I should look at the automatic skills I have.
Okay, wait. I'm assuming that during our month downtime, I would have asked if anyone knew how to fly one of the shuttles.
Yep.
Does our pet alien know how to fly or drive?
Ooh, let me pull out the actual. Let me see where her stats are quickly then.
Because I think I've just found a reason why we're going to let these people live.
Does anyone know how to drive a car? No. Fuck it, you're a designated driver.
So, searching for explosives or traps or booby traps, would that be a perception?
Yep, it'd be something based off your perception.
Perception.
I can.
Nope, she cannot drive or fly, besides she wouldn't lower herself to piloting one of your Monkai vehicles.
Whoa. I can operate this vehicle, and I can read a map.
I got
You can read a map.
15.
I can read a road map, and I can drive on the highway.
You actually have drive.
I have operate surface.
You can use surface vehicles. Okay. Then it's official. The vehicle is useful. These two are expendable.
Especially,
Dude, it's a surface vehicle. He can use it.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that. It's just your killable attitude. Fine.
Oh, wait. He's saying that those two are useless. Okay.
Lucas, in his defense, I just asked these guys 3 times for gifts, and they gave us nothing except for envelopes demanding our presence.
Well, to be fair, what the fuck did you expect for them to bring? They're in the middle of a fucking desert planet.
They could have brought water.
It's like I'll take you to Carrion Corpse. There is a port there. We currently have a trader in there. Surely he'll be able to provide you with something you could want. I mean, Guard Chaka is a member of his crew, and she like waves at the alien again.
How much gear can this truck carry?
Because it's going to be carrying 2 Space Marines.
When he made that knowledge Xenos check, had he heard the alien's name yet, or only?
Yes, he had. He had.
Damn. So he doesn't get a second roll.
No, I would have had to get some significantly increased information than description and name.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna, like, if your first roll was only based off appearance, then I imagine the name would have been significant. But if you already heard the name, then no.
I think the only thing I would actually get a reroll for name-wise is if he actually turned around and said what the name of his race is.
Yeah.
Oh, so this isn't. So basically, you're saying 40k species generally are not so different in naming conventions that you could hear the name and be like, oh, that's an Eldar name.
It wouldn't be like, you wouldn't really be able to tell. Information is very highly prized and restricted, and not many people run into enough aliens to be able to tell the difference between different naming styles between different races.
Well, I imagine if you have ranks, then you do run into
I know, but I wouldn't be able to tell what the alien equivalent of Bill, Dave, and Steve was.
Like, I'm just thinking, like, if, say this was a Tolkien universe, and a person walked up wrapped in a cloak and said, my name is Glowing, you'd have a 50-50 shot if you knew about different races of realizing it was a dwarf.
That'd be a dwarf, and that's because he comes up to my crotch. And anyway, in Tolkien's universe, it's very easy to tell.
Avast, virus data.
Well, yeah,
Child thing, hobbit, stab it. Walking plate male with a beard, dwarf, outwalk it. Hey, elf, shoot it.
Elves and humans aren't all that different from one another physically.
So, Matt, you find no traps. You find nothing of anything that could be used as a trap.
Okay, so 15 under, and I find nothing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It looks clear to me.
So
I'm gonna...
Please, our services as the Temple of Lies are much sought after. To receive an invitation like this is a truly rare event. I trust you understand the significance of this. And she sort of smiles and bows again.
Not particular.
Still, with a name like Temple of Lies, one has to predict the death trap somewhere. I'm just not seeing it.
Okay, I've basically chucked the stuff into the party stuff tab.
Mm-hmm.
So considering that everyone can edit it,
yep.
I'm assuming then just pick and take what you need.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to picture the layout of what's going on. So we have guy with flamethrower standing right next to sorcerer.
Right behind you.
Girl,
Behind the entire party.
Yes.
I am at the very back.
Okay, so you're in back, I'm there, the seer is next, then the truck, with 10 lore standing in the back of the truck.
Matter of fact,
Was
I
it
probably
really-
crawled in really quick to have a quick glance over and don't see anything.
It's open topped. It's a flatbed.
Yeah, I've completely given up standing in front of anyone in this party.
My point is, if we want to, we have them surrounded. Just saying. If Matt is still in the back of the truck.
Which I am.
Dude, we don't need to surround them with space marines. If we wanted to kill them, you just punch them.
All I have to do is draw a sword and stab through a cab. How thick is the cab? Is it thick metal? I don't think it is.
Okay, Lucas.
Yep.
The list of... I pretty much want to make sure that everyone is carrying what it is that what I've made, so...
Yeah.
Will there be enough room in this truck for the party and this amount of gear?
Yes.
Because most of it's pretty much small scale, like
Yeah.
shoulder lamps and grenades and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm assuming everyone's taking the microbead.
So what
Well, the Space
do I
Marines have
have,
them built into their helmets.
Yeah, but it
What
don't
do I-
work.
Yeah, true.
what do I have to find you to get frag grenades built?
To be honest, they were on my list of things to do. I have parts, I just haven't built them.
He needs
Gotcha.
time, that's what he needs.
I need a workshop, damn it.
That too, that would also greatly improve things.
Apparently, I can't quite fashion frag grenades out of duct tape and nails quite yet.
Why not?
Well, put it this way, I've just made shoulder lamps with duct tape, flamethrowers with duct tape, stun grenades with duct tape, microbeads with duct tape, and a voxcaster with duct tape. I'm out of duct tape.
Yeah, duct tape is running thin after the many attempts to try and get it to work right.
Hell, there's a half-built custom cannon I've got in the back somewhere.
Oh,
The only
That
reason
can
it's
be-
not...
gives me an awesome idea, kind of like a modern equivalent to steampunk. Like if you just took like bits of dead bodies and wrapped them in duct tape and just shocked them with an electrical socket.
The fuck?
What did that...
Wow, Bill! You just went off on a
Why?
tangent.
Yeah. So it's just like, what the hell, man?
At the very least, it would make an awesome movie.
No!
You just have electrocuted dead bits.
They smell like bacon. What do you want?
And it depends, am I using
Delicious.
metallic tape or... To be honest, look, I suggest we've been here for like an hour dividing loot and discussing whether or not to flame these people. Can we just get in the truck? It's quite obviously we have nothing else to do.
Unless
And
you
you're
really
leaving-
want to flame them, in which case I can kill the driver from here.
Do you know where we're going?
No.
I can
Point.
read a road map if they brought one. By which I mean I think I have a 50-50 chance because that's the way everything in this game is.
In other words, you have my perception for driving and direct.
To be honest, let's be serious here. Let's grab the elf. Let's get our gear. Let's get in the truck. Go to the Temple of Lies. And then we can work out whether we are or are not going to burn it to the ground and loot it.
We'll decide on the way there.
You know, once they've actually brought us there, then we can decide. We need to know how many people we're going to have to torch.
Besides, if we go to a temple, that means it's full of people. More bodies.
Can
You
a,
actually
flame,
said they got a traitor.
can a flamethrower be split into a bunch of small bits and placed at strategic points so that you can flick a switch and burn the entire building down?
No.
It's a flamethrower.
Damn.
What are you talking about?
Alika sort of just like sighs and nods, and it's like we have had issues with the name before. People are so distrusting. Such a shame.
You named your temple the Temple of Lies.
It was
No
not
one is
our
expecting
choice.
honesty
It
of
was
you.
Zinch's.
That isn't
And what
helping
does
your case.
and what does Zinch have to gain from lying to you when the truth can serve just as well?
In the case
Zinch
of
lies on principle and has been known to lie about
Uh,
lies in order to
I was
achieve
gonna
the
say,
truth.
in the case of a god, I could just answer fun.
Do you
and
have knowledge chaos, Andrew?
Good point.
I am actually asked, do you actually know this much about the Chaos Gods?
Dude, we are chaos.
Doesn't mean jack shit.
We know the basics, or we wouldn't be chaos.
Yes.
There's a god of lies. He lies.
No, he is the god of change, fate, and magic.
There is no knowledge. Wait. Yeah, there is no knowledge.
Forbidden lore.
Okay. Oh, I apparently don't know anything about chaos, despite being a sorcerer of it.
You guys have the basic knowledge due to character classes, but that's it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that
Korn,
Justine...
stabby. Zinj, magic. Nurgle, cough, Slanesh, wahey.
I'm pretty sure that it's pretty common that lies comes under, his domain. He has a temple called the Temple of Lies. I'm the smartest goddamn person in this party. I should be able to put down the Temple of Lies to lying bastards.
So shall you be coming with us, or shall we go ahead and herald your arrival? And she smiles again and bows.
I suggest we get in the truck. Let's face it, who here can actually drive, and what do we have that's we don't have any ground vehicles.
Nope.
If she bows one more time, I'll be tempted to push a random spell and see what happens.
Peoples. Seriously, our character, can we just go? I have been partaking in 4 games recently where I haven't done jack shit. I want to set something on fire.
I'm sitting in the back of the truck, looking at my invisible watch and tapping my foot.
Dude, I am poking people in the spine with my flamethrower.
By poking people, you mean poking the wizard that's sitting around.
Let's go.
Okay, after a brief argument, you guys manhandle Nakos into the bag, and you all set off through the desert.
Into the bag.
Into the back.
Back. It sounds like bag.
Shut up, Nakos. We've got a big enough bag.
We sacked him and we dragged him in.
Okay, it's basically. So you're sitting on the back as you drive on. Driving takes you most of 2 days before you finally reach until you can.
Patience on this data pad.
Yeah, War and Peace. In the distance, you managed
to check the entire vehicle for traps.
Just to know, I locked up all the spare parts I'd collected, and I've delivered news to the carrion and stuff that if anyone touches that, I'm killing them all.
Okay.
And if they don't touch it, I'll make them something shiny when I get back.
Okay. The Queen takes your consideration with a polite smile and a nod.
So if she touches my shit, I really am going to kill them.
Okay. All 3 of you are now in the back of this cab, being driven by Garchaka and Elika off towards the Temple of Lies. On the second day, on the evening, as the sun set, you manage to see the outline of what looks like a small clutter of mountains, and what looks like the vague outline of a ship on it. Looks like yours wasn't the only ship to crash in this world.
Yay for people crashing.
As you approach, you can tell it's an Imperial ship from its dagger-like, basically the knife-like front piece. It's small. It's about the same size as a frigate, about the same size as your ship, actually. Yet instead of going straight forward, you seem to veer off and head towards a small settlement. There are shuttles flying back and forth between orbit in here, and far above in the sky, in the falling night, you can see the various twinkling lights of the starship.
Sweet. I call dibs on the starship.
Good sirs, I welcome you to Carrion Corpse, Elika says as you drive into the small dusty settlement.
I thought our ship was called Carrion Corpse.
No, your ship's Chains of Judgments.
Yeah.
Carrion Corpse is a desolate and unappealing place. A few scattered buildings dug into rocky hillsides, along with 3 landing bays hollowed into a nearby cliff face. Basically, the truck slows to a halt, basically where the center of a little town square is, and Elika goes, I must travel ahead to announce your presence at the temple. It'll take us some while to prepare everything for you, so until tomorrow you may stay here and rest well. Then she bows and gets off and goes and speaks with someone and fetches another set of transportation for herself. Garchaka sort of just taps the dashboard and goes, "You getting off here then?"
Okay, The crew comes from London.
What?
Getting off here then, Gov.
Apparently our
Need to
driver
get this-
is a parrot.
Need to get this crude or bird like. Need to get this need to get this little bit of machinery back to the boss.
Right, where are we again?
You're in Carrying Corps, which is basically a small spaceport, like a really small one, so only got like 3 bays for shuttles.
Sweet.
And it's basically like you're in the town square. There's something that looks like essentially like a small tavern.
Of course.
Of course. So yeah, I guess we're picking up our stuff and leaving the truck then.
Yep.
I just realized this party did not meet in the tavern.
No,
you
we're
met in
going
prison.
to a tavern, huh?
Dare I tempt the alien to say pieces of 8?
Basically, approximately 5 miles separate the village and the temple itself, and only 2 or so miles between the port and the temple's shrine garden. Andrew, you can tell temperatures from your surroundings. You can tell that temperatures range to the extreme, reaching below freezing at night to well over 110 degrees during the day. What diversity the climate has in temperature, it lacks in seasons. Over the planet's entire surface, the air is dry and follows consistent daily oscillations of heat and cold. The sky ranges from reddish-orange to a sickly pale green between dawn and dusk, and a dark blue to black after sundown. One moon, Elorum, orbits the world, followed by a trail of meteoroid that occasionally shower through the atmosphere. Yep.
Okay.
You said I'd know this.
Yep.
How?
Mostly because you've probably studied other planets.
Wait, so
Also,
I'll know...
all your inbuilt senses.
No, wait. I'm going to call you up on this.
Yep.
You're telling me that I will know about the climates, habits, meteor chains, and what colour the sky is at different points during the year of a planet I have never been to in a system I have no knowledge of, but I don't know that a chaos god of lies knows to lie.
First of all of you know about the changing.
No, stopping you right there. Bullshit.
And I'm taking the hammer mallet to your face. Let me explain. Yeah? No, you assume that Zinch is a trickster. Okay?
Assume or
Basically, because you've been traveling for like over a month here, this is the sort of stuff you guys have come to know about the planet. That's the color the skies change to and how much the temperatures go up and down by, and you know better than most because you have all those built-in sensors.
I was also in my workshop the entire time.
Yeah, but you're probably hooked up to the main computer sensors as well, main ship stuff.
Be right back.
I seriously doubt you just hid in your workshop until you guys had like at least made sure the local area was secure.
Dude, the first thing I did was crawl off into a corner and hide for about 3 days until I could move under my own power. Right, so we are in a small port town which has an... So what's my personal interest in this port town? There's a way off world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll look into that.
What are you looking for?
Give me a second.
As you guys get off, Garchaka sort of just waves at you and drives off towards the spaceport.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much going to be railroaded into this part to ask about, because
No, which one? Seriously.
I'm trying to work out how to get off world.
Okay. And how do you want to work that out?
That's the point. I'm looking for my skills.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you said there's air cars and stuff and shuttles coming in and out, so is there like a central point they're focused on?
You mean the landing base?
Yep.
As I said, there's 3 bays in the cliff face, and they're all coming and going, but they all seem to be the same kind of ship.
They're
the same class, basically. And they're
Can
all...
I work out the make?
Yeah, you can try, yeah, roll.
What am I rolling?
I guess it'll be basically your intelligence, although you probably get a bonus for tech use.
Yes, I sure do. Oh, wait, I do have a binder for tech use. What? Oh,
What?
I did all my rolls and building shit without adapting for my plus on my tech use.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Ow. 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 Ow.
I was like, you're a tech priest. Of course you have tech use. So you get it standard.
Okay, it's a 50-50 then.
Okay. Luckily, it's a very easy test. So you get pluses to that, so you can't tell what it is. It's the familiar boxy shape of an Arvis lighter.
Wow.
An Imperial workhouse shuttle.
Okay. Does anyone actually have any clue what we want to do here? Because apart from trying to work out how to snag how to try and snag a shuttle and taking that ship in orbit, I don't have any plans.
Yeah, I
I
don't
already
either.
heard plans to steal the shuttle. Okay.
Hey, wait a minute, we got a letter. Someone wanted to talk to us, didn't they?
Yep.
Okay.
But what just happened is you got taken to Carrion Corpse. Elika said, I'll go to the temple because I have to get everything prepared for you. You can come tomorrow morning. Until tomorrow, you guys have, you can wander around town and do what you said, although lodgings have been arranged in the sort of tavern for you.
Hmm.
The tavern is, of course, it's a heavy lift barge that seems to have crashed into a hillside.
Is there anything in this town which isn't made out of crashed ship?
Nope, it's all built into... Oh, some of them are like hobbit holes built into hillsides.
Is there anything on this planet that's
Probably not.
I have horrible doubts about the economical stability of a place built entirely, and trade is based entirely on a broken ship.
In other words, here's the lesson to learn. Don't take a ship from anywhere near here. Because it'll end up becoming a new shop somewhere in the hillside.
Is there any workshops anywhere?
If you... Well, I'm guessing you guys take a quick wander through the town.
Well, there
So
is.
yeah, you find various things. You find some small local shops. You find someone who looks like almost like a blacksmith.
Yeah,
who is working with metal. Although the streets are very empty.
Okay, Lucas.
Yep.
I'm not going to do it now, but we're going to assume that later on, when I've got a copy of the book,
Yep.
I'm going to be doing some influence rolls to see what I can acquire.
You mean your infamy?
Yeah, that's one.
Guys, did any of you download the copy of the book?
I did at one point. Why?
Good, you can share it with us. I'm serious, like send it around because everyone apparently needs it just to get the stuff they want. What are you looking for, Andrew? Are you just looking amongst the local shops, yeah?
Basically, I just want to see what I can actually acquire for part. I basically want to do some acquisition rolls to actually see if I can get parts to complete some of my projects.
Okay, well, you'll only find stuff that's average from the local shops here.
Great, I can upgrade shit from duct tape.
Yay.
There also seems to be a lot of people who don't seem to be locals, like dressed in actual sort of you can recognize them as uniforms or flight suits who seem to be like, ferrying stuff between the shuttle bays and the town.
Let's loot them.
Various trucks similar to the one you arrived in are driving between the two locations, like loading with crates and so on.
This place's economy is weird.
Welcome to the Screaming Vortex.
It just wouldn't work this way.
What do you expect from somewhere where the main currency is souls?
Yeah, I'm just saying that they're importing more than they're exporting, and they don't have anything here to export.
No, I mean, it's going both ways. There are crates going out as well as some, much less stuff going in.
Well, I don't have anything to do apart from some acquisition rolls, so
Okay.
I'm gonna rig one of the flashbangs up on my door and go to sleep.
You haven't even entered the store, but okay.
You said that we had like a bar in a room.
Yeah. You've got a room in the tavern, and the tavern's actually packed. And there's a guy standing up on one of the tables.
Well, I do have a flamethrower.
There's a man standing on top of the tables. He is very well dressed, and his arms are, reaching out in wide, sweeping motions as he's. From what you hear, because you're sort of not really paying attention because you just want to go to sleep because you don't give a shit, he seems to be like a wandering trader who's come into the system, and he's like giving off fancy goods in exchange for favors and stuff.
Oh, a trader.
Yeah.
Well, you said a traitor.
No, trader.
As in, there's a wandering traitor. Yeah, we don't trust him.
No trade.
Isn't that kind of
He's dressed in a
Traitor.
he is dressed in a very fine, almost like militaristic style uniform.
Does he have his gear with him?
You see what looks like a sheathed saber, and small medals, but apart from that, nope. He's surrounded by like a trio of aliens similar to Garchaka that you saw earlier, who seem to be holding the crowd at bay as he lists all his various wares and takes shouted requests from the audience in the tavern.
I'm going to make a quick bit of logic.
Yep.
This guy is not from around here.
Nope.
In fact, him and his aliens make it seem that he is from off-world. And as there is only seems to be one ship, I'm assuming that this guy is attached to that ship. Ergo, logically, this is the guy we need to, talk to in order to get off-world.
Yeah, he's someone you can talk to before going to the temple or whatever you guys are going to be planning to do. But he's here for them. From basically from the main hubbub, you can hear he's like he recently arrived and he does it as part of his normal trade route throughout the vortex.
Okay.
He on his his little shoulder cape there is the emblem of a rose, and that's a similar emblem that has been on all the flight suits on the people driving the trucks you've seen.
Although
Okay,
one would
approach it.
point out the fact that he might be somewhat curious and notice two Marines with a crazy woman in leather armor with a flamethrower between them.
He does notice your entrance and quirks an eyebrow, but then gets back to his But he doesn't pause in his speech as he's going, "Friends, the finest wares, the finest weaponry you could ever hope for. Hunt down even bigger beasts of the wastes. Take a look at all these fine crossbows my compatriots here are sporting. They're very cheap.
Have
Only
we actually
50
seen
souls.
any beasts of the waste?
You saw some stuff like in the distance, but nothing like stuff.
Right.
Think of Star Wars like Dewbacks, the giant lizards.
Right, for a minute I thought he was trying to sell hunting rifles to a population that doesn't have anything to hunt.
They do hunt stuff. Like you can see, they seem to be trading animal hides as well as strange
I
random
was
concoctions and charms.
I was thinking the exact opposite. I was thinking he was selling like low grade weaponry to people who had to fight the sandworms of doom.
You didn't see any sandworms on your way here.
Doesn't mean
Okay,
they're not
I call
there.
out.
Yeah.
I call out, what's the going price for off-world transport?
Oh, even more people trying to leave this fine little ball of Zinch's holiness. Well, I shall offer you the same deal I offered to another group such as yours, actually.
Holiness, has he seen the desert out there?
Dude, it's a shithole.
One does not question the whims of Zinch, my fair lady, and he sort of just bows with a
I
smile.
have a flamethrower.
And I have Kroot.
And I have a flamethrower and you're tightly packed.
He sort of just smiles.
I light the ignition.
Roll your senses.
Senses.
Senses, yep.
Roll
Because you notice he's smiling to something behind your shoulder.
That would never have made it. Give me a second.
I'm just looking up what the phase trait does. Yoink.
Well, I just got 4 levels of success.
Cool. Give me a minute to actually look, because there's always a chance that it actually is incorporeal.
And if it is incorporeal, I set it on fire.
For all the good it'll do, you sure.
By the way, if this thing does sneak up to me, I really will fire my flamethrower, and then
It's
you'll
not
have to
snuck up
work
to
out.
you, it's standing behind you.
Okay. Then it
Where
would have
is it?
snuck up on me.
or it's been standing, at the back of, it's standing on the opposite side of the room, and you guys just rustle past.
Okay,
Anyway,
so
where is the damn thing? Sorry?
I don't know.
No, I'm looking up in the book. It's being very annoying. There we go.
Digibooks, yay!
Don't forget, I also have Space Marines around me, so...
Actually, that's true. Do we perceive a threat behind us?
Yeah, do they just, lean into each other and sandwich the thing?
Ah, bugger. Yeah, 4 points over.
You saw nothing?
I did not detect it.
Remind me to fix that scatter. To be honest, it was on my to-do list. I had a bioscanner already, and I had the parts for it. I just haven't put it together.
Okay, so but you sense, a ghost reading behind you, that's it. Okay. It's not, directly behind you, it's, fairly off, but it's still there.
Yeah, I will clarify to the guy. I'm not threatening you on the basis of a negotiation. I'm threatening you on the basis of I am tired of small talk.
Of course, my dear, I encounter such people in my business transactions. Well, passage off-world, where is it you are off to then? He sort of says, well, he has an aide taking on further orders, writing them down on a data slate.
Anywhere but here.
Anywhere where there is more opportunities than a dirt ball that we just crashed in.
He sort of strokes his beard. Well, I believe so. Then you'll be looking for the planet of Xal. Unless, of course, you earn Zinch's displeasure. He sort of smiles. If you're trying to flee from the Architect of Fate, well, okay, there's nowhere we can really run, but going to a worlds favored by him is not a good way to start.
I'm not particularly running. I'm just trying to work out how to get to where I need. I need a more a more varied source of supplies than I can find here.
Well, I'm sure I can provide you with many of those. I am, of course, the great Palmir Groth, wanderer of the vortex. He does a polite little bow.
Does he realize how close he is to being set on fire?
Yeah, I'm pretty much not even going to trade. I'm not even going to change expression or move in the slightest. I'm still waiting for him to get back to the point of how much.
I'm starting to do the
where you're going
thing again.
Because it'll depend where you want to go.
You just said.
Well, do you want to go to... Well, you mentioned supplies. Are you of a technical persuasion?
Yes, I am a armor and gunsmith by trade.
Then maybe the hollows will be of more to your liking. Yes, Forge Castier or Forge Pollux could use some fresh blood in their ranks. Oh, let me see. He randomly pulls out a parchment map from his pocket and starts looking at it. Oh, I have to cross the frozen heart, skim the lower vortex. Oh, we'll
start playing Patience on my data slate.
Okay. Well, what the hell is Patience anyway?
It's a card game.
Never heard of it.
Solitaire?
Oh, okay. At which one he puts, that'll cost you about 500 souls.
How many scum do we have?
Before you ask, I do actually have a chart for how much a soul is worth.
Yeah, how many of those scummy things do we have? What they call the goblins?
The carrion.
Yeah.
You have a fair excess of about...
I would probably guess a couple thousand.
Yeah, a couple thousand.
Slavery!
We do have over 1,000 slightly degraded humans and the wreck of a rather large freighter. Would that be an acceptable trade?
An entire freighter, you say?
Yeah,
how did you come
give
across
you the coordinates to where it crashed. Technically speaking, it's ours as we killed its previous owner, but we can't lift it, so whatever.
Ooh, you do offer a tempting offer. Still, the state of these humans, you say?
They're of inferior quality, but superior in quantity.
Quantity is its own quality. You offer a very good deal. Of course, I'll have to see proof that you are not merely lying to me. But upon confirmation of this, then I shall be more than happy to ferry you where you need to go.
Sweet, that's done. I go to my room.
Wait, you gave him proof?
I gave him the coordinates. It's not going to take him hard to look it over.
Sure.
Yes, very well,
You
thank you.
see, the thing is that I would have had this done completely if I'd actually managed to finish building my camera, because then I would have just uploaded the pictures.
But
I haven't finished it yet.
Pictures of the thing?
Again, it's like I've got parts for, but I don't have to fucking put it together.
Where's the super glue?
Okay, so you're heading off to sleep, yeah?
Yeah, I
What
want
are the two Marines doing?
the doorway, though.
Okay, that's going to be, I believe it's going to be a demolitions or tech use.
Tech use.
Okay. In the meantime, what are the Space Marines going to do?
Do I have anything worth trading?
Okay, you've set a trap.
What just happened?
He
Anyone that
almost
opens the
critted
door
setting
gets
up a
flash
trap.
banged.
He almost critted setting up
Ah.
a flashbang. So in case anyone bothers the female character without, properly knocking at the door, kaboom! They'll probably wake us both up
At least we're
and
not-
also blind somebody.
So what are the Marines doing?
I assume
Do I
they
have
didn't
anything
give us
worth
money for
trading?
food. Sorry.
It's all paid for and sorted.
Oh, so there's money for food. Okay, I have some food and I go back to my
You don't have
room.
money, but the bomb and a wretched little man called Theon.
Dion?
Theon.
Dion.
He sort of just like looks over you and grumbles under his breath, but he provides you the food you ask for.
Nom nom nom. Better than the
and
soylent
what's-
green I had for the last couple of weeks. Nom nom nom.
Nicholas, what are you doing?
I'm trying to see if I have anything worth trading for some decent grenades.
Something worth
Like,
trading.
did
with.
all of the loot end up with the tech priest?
I think so.
Loot. Well, you have whatever each person individually looted. And there's the stuff that I threw in that little tab, which is the stuff that I've made.
Meanwhile, while you're looking through your little inventory, Matt, you feel a small tapping on your on your lower back, because that's the size the guy can reach.
I turn around and look who's tapping at me.
The hooded figure in tattered robes steps in front of you and, he's wringing his hands in front of him. He holds them up suddenly. But please, Master, I mean you no harm. When it speaks, it sounds as if two mouths are speaking at almost the same time. And when the figure raises its head, you see why. Under the hood is an elderly man with another face grown into the side of his head and neck. I am Gresh, emissary of the Dread Calvarius. I have heard you of your arrival here. You seem like a warrior of great resourcefulness. While you were here, I was wondering if you'd be interested in carrying out a task. My master would be most grateful.
What would be this task? I take another mouthful of food.
Well, I'm sure coming into Carrion Corps, you saw the Light of Ascension, that giant crashed ship in the hills, and he's just nervously raised his hand through, as if you could see through the wall of where the ship crashed, where the temple is.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, it's it fell from the sky when Blessed Nurgle gave a gift to the crew. A gift that is still nurtured in their frozen flesh. My master would merely wish for a sample of this flesh. Unfortunately, due to a theological difference, he is not permitted to enter the temple.
Theological difference?
Well, surely you know of the spar between Nurgle and Zinch. We embrace the way that time slowly corrodes and eats away at everything. Mortality makes things so much more valuable. But the followers of the twisting serpent snake fellow, they keep changing, they keep evolving. As such, our gods rarely see eye to eye.
Gods again.
He shrugs. But such is the way in the vortex, my lord.
You know, I forgot to make every damn person in this entire bar roll for fear.
That's true, actually.
Yeah, you didn't flip your eyes on, apparently.
He walked in with his eyes shut, used as a radar.
Okay, so, he finishes up his food really quick, looks back to the small little man with two faces, and goes, okay, how many people get killed? How many people are going to get in my way? And how much for this bit of flesh? Quotes in the air.
Well, you will earn the favor of my master's warband, the Plague Men. And, of course, the details, you would probably end up having to fight some of... Unless you snuck in, he sort of looks over your form, unlikely. You have to, well, maybe you could talk your way in, but still. You would have to fight many of the Great Temple's guards, their screamers. It would be quite the task. Of course, it'd be easier. That's not my place to tell you what to do, my lord, but if you could talk your way in and then slaughter everyone on the way out, that'd probably be easier. Still, all you have to do is get to the frozen crew quarters, sir.
Do you have a map?
We have managed to get some rough outlines of where the place would be. It seems to be built on a standard imperial shape, so he quickly pulls out like a rough sketch and starts drawing on it.
Okay.
And you have you basically now have a rough little map that should lead you where you want to go. Just we only need a sample of the flesh. We don't need... Well, the more you can fetch, the better for us, of course, but we understand that anything you can find is of great use to us.
So, rip off a head, snap off a limb, anything?
Of course. Well, as long as there is flesh, we don't mind.
No, it's... I'll see what we can do before we leave, then.
Ah, thank you. Thank you for your consideration, my lord. And he slowly fades away as he just backs off.
Turn back to finish my drink.
You now have knowledge of the Plague Men.
Yay.
Shut up. So, what's Nichols doing in the meantime? So yeah, that's now Matt's tertiary goal, is to get the flesh.
I gotta snap somebody's frozen limb off and walk back out with it, killing anyone who gets in my way. Yay!
Bill, what are you doing? Yep.
Just a quick...
Well, I don't
Sorry.
really...
Andrew, what?
I don't really have anything worth eating, so I suppose I'm just hanging with Tenlor myself.
Okay.
So the wizard knows about it too. That makes two.
Okay.
Yeah, that Black Hand group, did their tech groups actually have, radio or communications of any kind?
Yep.
Did I manage to get the channel off of them?
Probably.
Sweet. Can I see if I can pick them up on the Voxcaster?
Okay. Nothing.
Yeah, worth a shot.
Roll me a lord. Yeah. So I think you know what's happened to them.
Yeah, they're prisoners. We're going to have to bust them out, and I'm going to earn more favour with them and another 2 pet marines.
Actually, yeah, hang on. I need to actually edit that into your Circle of the Worthy, that you now know of the Heart of Darkness, which is Palmir Gratz and his trading group. I don't know, it's listed on personalities. There we go. Edit.
Damn it, who the hell tries to imprison Space Marines anyway? It's pointless.
So
Given enough time they can eat a cell.
So wait, we're going to
Okay.
the place where the...
You wanted a logic roll, right?
Yep.
Okay. Dish. Pass. By 2 orders of magnitude.
Okay, basically you know that they from what Palmir Gratz said, that they've probably bartered passage with him already.
Sweet. When did they get 500 souls?
Probably someplace you did.
Oh, please don't tell me they bartered the same souls. That'd be irritating. Actually, you know what? There's a surplus. And we're offering a wreck as well.
500 miles to Seoul. What? To a gallon.
As long as my elf isn't included in that, I don't care.
Okay, and also, okay, so for what happens to Nekos?
Well, he overheard my bit of fun.
Yep. Nekos, do you have any of these? Scholastic lore, archaic, legend, occult, or philosophy, or forbidden lore, demonology, heresy, mutant, psyche, or xenos?
Hey, look, alright, what were the classic lore ones?
Archaic, legend, occult, or philosophy.
I have scholastic lore occult.
Okay, roll me one of those then with a plus 20.
That. Plus 20 as in easier, not harder, right?
Yes.
So I need to beat a 52.
Yep. Is that a success?
Yep.
Okay, basically, during your studies under your previous Chaos Space Marine Master, you heard mentions of a great library somewhere which held a tome of great interest. It's known as Damon's Third Treatise on Matters Rare. It's basically a theoretical treatise on psychic matters. It's an incredibly valuable and something that would pretty much earn you great renown if it became known that you had taken it for yourself, and it could probably help you in your studies in matters arcane.
Not to mention, I gave about 20 dozen people who want to butcher you to get the book away from you.
Yeah, well, you know.
Tenlord's already going to kill them.
Tenlord just got a mission from...
More XP!
Yeah. Tenlord just got a mission from fracking Nurgle, so...
Whoever Nurgle is.
He's the god of plague and decay.
Oh, so I talked to a god.
No, you got from a follower of Nurgle, but it's a Nurgle mission. As in, through this mission, you gain favor with Nurgle.
Yeah, it's just, I think I actually retired to my room too early.
You're in a tavern, what the fuck do you expect?
I want you to fast forward to the bit where we got off world.
Yeah, right.
You mean skip over this entire session? Huh.
Yes.
Skip over the fun of killing other people. Besides, you want to test out that flamethrower, don't you?
True. I suppose I have to get food at some point, so... Just because I trapped my room doesn't mean I can't leave. Alright.
This time you don't have a floating stone around your head that keeps you from being hungry.
The flying what?
Oh yeah, that was last time. Yeah, when your orc got that little ion stone.
Yeah, it was tasty.
Because it never let you get drunk.
Yeah, that one was... Yeah, but this... I've got a tech priest. I don't get drunk either.
Okay. So you know about that, so whatever you do with that knowledge is down to you. If you guys want to make any inquiry tests... Sorry?
How much ale does a space marine need to drink to get tipsy?
It has to be Space Wolf Ale, so...
Dude, everything in this tavern, and then more. Before you start getting...
About what
Palomir Grath is still like doing his entire sales pitch and offering people a chance to join his crew as well.
No thanks,
What?
I'm my own boss.
Although interestingly, he doesn't seem to be taking any of the ones who are displaying obvious mutations.
Yeah, wait. What? He actually has crew physicians.
Yep.
Doing what?
Mostly, the regular stuff, reloading torpedo tubes, menial servants, the whole sort of thing. Yeah, cleaning, all the ones which have the highest mortality rates.
So no mutation. That's either related to...
I take it I can hear this when I pop down to pick up some supplies to take up to my room.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to question something. Does he have a workshop on his ship?
Well, yes. Well, we don't have something to match the necessities of the Mechanicus. As I said, that's the Hollow's specialty. But
Yeah,
we can do something. Why do you ask?
because in passage between this world and that world, I was wondering if I could get a reduction, if I can make use of your workshop in return for an exchange of labor. Can I use your workshop for your benefit and my benefit during the journey?
Well, we shall have to establish exactly what you'll be making in there. I mean, I trust you understand there might be troubles during transit, so I can't have anything potentially explosive, my dear. At least to a level that can destroy my ship or any
I
components.
specialize in small arms.
Oh, of course, I'm sure that'll be most interesting. He sort of smiles. As long as you don't test them on me or my men. Well, I say men. Sort of like pats a Crude on the shoulder.
That's agreeable.
He's not racist or anything, is he?
It's 40k. Yeah, no, that's fine, because I don't mind. As long as I get a place to work on my equipment, then I can spare some time to work on their equipment as well.
Well, as you wish, Miss Shizuko, was it?
I didn't say my name.
No, but the other tech fellow did.
How long ago?
Well, as I said, they came through here about you did, about 2 days ago. Bartered passage on my ship for, what was it, 1,000 poor quality souls, I believe it was? And sort of just smiles at you.
Interesting. It's a good thing I added on the wreck of the ship and all its supplies as well, was we'd be having some interesting conversations.
Well, from what I heard, I'm sure it could be interesting. But they've already bartered passage and they're waiting aboard already. So you don't need to worry about that.
How long before the next shuttle up to your ship?
Well, I've got I've all the shuttles have come down for today to get everything done. So I believe they'll be staying grounded as I load up on all the little, lovely little eccentric charms and gifts this world has to offer before flying back up tomorrow evening.
I say speed run the dungeon.
Okay, let's go. I'll bring the
Let's just
flamethrower.
march through, we'll shoot everything, and then come back out with a limb.
Okay, I'll spend some time eating my dinner at the bar, and then I'll head up to my room.
Okay. Anyone doing
Beyond that
anything else
trap.
with doing anything else with the bar?
Well, obviously we need to let Shizuku know the nice fun we're going to have.
Okay.
Raiding a quote-unquote temple for a frozen guy's limb and come back out.
I
And
see
then be
no
a
objection
two-faced
to
guy
that.
in a robe.
I have no objection to that. So, let's see, whose temple is it? It's the temple... Oh, yes, the Lion Temple. Weren't we meant to do something there? I keep forgetting.
In character or out?
Both, to be honest.
Okay, Elika's basically going to take you to meet the High Oracle, who is a guy who, offers
Right.
fortune.
Go to temple, meet the High Orc. Right.
Gee, I wonder if you could speak to... It's like, yeah, okay, but, if you wanted some more information, you could just ask around. This is the local starport next to the fucking temple.
So technically, we could possibly walk in free of problems, and one of us, say, runs off and gets lost trying to find the bathroom.
See, I do have questions I want to ask, but I get the feeling that the questions I want to ask would be considered suspicious.
Like?
Number of guards, arms, equipment, are there any space marines? Is the Oracle flammable?
I love that. This question might be considered suspicious. What question is it?
That
Is he
last
flammable?
Yes. Is the Oracle flammable?
No one's ever tested that
I-
theory. Although considering it's a temple to Zinch with flamers, they're thinking not.
Oh, I guess that
The-
won't work then.
There are, Zinch demons, apparently, wandering around somewhere.
Out of character, I will note that the flamers of Zinch do not actually throw fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically just warp energy.
Yep.
So, all right, that's fine.
I do the thing like an RPG video game character where I just walk around and listen to everybody, and they all have surprisingly specific random rumors about the temple.
Well, no. From your wandering around, give me a routine inquiry test, genius.
Okay. Do I see anyone with a clue mark above their head?
No.
This is not an MMO.
Bill, whenever you walk, silence follows. People are eyeing you warily.
Well, that's the point. I walked down into the bar again, didn't I?
A giant robed guy with a piss-off helmet. And he's heavy, big, and clunky. Just kind of look at him as he walks away.
Yeah.
Nobody even comes near.
No, everyone's like, fuck this.
Although I do like the fact you rolled a 50 and then a 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get anything either.
But guys, by the way, it's a plus 20.
What's this for, anyway?
I think I might.
This is just generic listening to the bar.
Trying to listen to people at the bar, nothing. They go quiet and look at me too.
Even for the plus 20, yeah? Okay.
You know what we also never considered rolling in addition to Shizuko's eyes? I'm supposed to have random manifestations of the warp follow me around.
Why?
What's it called?
I know
it was
that
one of the things I took on.
What was that, Bill?
Child of the Warp. When I took Child of the Warp upon the end of the last adventure.
Okay. But basically no one really speaks to you because people can see faces on your cloak. And they're chattering.
See, I would roll from rumors, but I'm untrained, so that puts me...
there is a plus 20.
Yeah, that... the fact I'm untrained means minus 20.
Yep. Well, you can still roll. What the hell?
Okay. Yeah, sure, fine.
Dude, I'll allow it.
It's not going to happen. See?
What did you need?
Less than 24.
Okay. So yeah, no, everyone becomes very tight-lipped upon seeing two space marines and a little girl. And everyone is understandably more afraid of the little girl.
Glowing eyes, glowing eyes.
Yep.
By the way, I still will kick you for those.
Not my fault.
Anyway, I thought we already agreed it wasn't glowing eyes, it was just a general aura of fear.
Okay.
Seriously.
So you're just like a creepy J-horror little figure.
Yeah, very much. I'm the person who just sits there and looks at you and you just feel creeped out.
She's the creepy little girl.
Yeah.
You need to get her a red dress. Okay.
Red rum, red rum.
The fuck?
Fine, I'll stab someone and take their dress.
Anyway. Okay, basically night continues. And, people slowly drifting in and out. Palmyr Grath leaves off to fetch his own personal shuttle and fly up to his ship to spend the night there.
Hey, you ass. We just bought passage. You could have taken us right then.
Fuck, personal ship. Fuck you guys. What do you expect from a trader?
I suspect that you didn't read ahead and then you realized, fuck.
No, I did. I just was like, well, I know what he actually is, so...
Alright.
And then, okay, so all of a sudden you hear from outside a bellowing roar. I am the disciple of Crocs. Who will challenge a champion of the Lord of Skulls?
Oh well.
Everyone in the bar is sort of just like rolling their eyes going like, here we go again.
I raise my arm.
Everyone just looks at you going... Then like the barkeep just goes, really?
Yeah.
Okay. If you wanna face him, he's a regular Khornate worshipper who wanders around the waste. So whenever a new arrival arrives, he tends to come out and challenge them. If you
outside 10 paces.
Okay, if you want to face him, then outside you go. Are you stepping outside?
Is he filming or...
Yeah, I'll just breeze right past him.
Okay.
10 paces. Yeah, that'll do. We'll start with a duel.
Outside, you see a massive giant of a man. He's clad in plates of ceremony armor, heavily caked in blood and dust. His face is hidden behind a steel mask worked into a snarling visage of a dog. He carries only one weapon, a long two-handed chain axe.
Wait, he's a space marine?
Doesn't look like Space Marine armor, it's just Ceramite armor.
Oh, sweet. Then it's still flammable.
I am the disciple. He looks at you and goes, I am the disciple of Crocs, who will challenge a champion of the Lord of Skulls.
The little girl puts her hand up. Yo.
He looks down at you and nods. Single combat, melee weapons only. No quarter.
I glance at McLeod.
That's the challenge.
No, I got challenged to come around facing one-on-one.
Yeah, and that's the challenge he is offering.
Mm.
Are you guys stepping out as well, or are you guys just sitting in the back?
We definitely followed her out because this looks entertaining.
Okay.
You know what? Fuck it, I got a power sword.
So you accept this challenge, yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
That's the worst that can happen.
I'm just casually chatting to the side like, so McLeod, which one of us is second?
Me.
Right.
No quarter given, and he looks as like no interfering from your giant.
His helmet.
Yep.
You said it was just a visor?
No, it's a steel. It's like a steel mask in the shape of a wolf.
Alright. But it's not like got lensed eyes or anything like that.
No.
Right, that's fine.
So this is like a medieval
Right, I just want to make
helmet?
a quick tech use.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. It's an easy modification, so that should be fine. Okay,
What are you
right, we'll
doing?
start 10 paces apart and I'll draw my sword.
What are you doing that necessitates the tech use, by the way?
You'll find out in a second.
No, because are you actually physically doing something in front of him?
Well, not in... I'm just twitching some of the bits which, using my men drive, so that
Okay.
move my cloak about, tinker with my suit light, move my helmet.
Okay. So 1d10 plus agility, guys.
10 plus agility.
1d10 plus agility, that's initiative.
Oh, right.
It's just
improved initiative. Yes, I do. The quick and the dead, plus 2 initiative.
Yep, you do. Sorry about that. Sorry about the cough, guys.
It's D100 plus agility, right?
1d10 plus agility.
10.
Okay, 7 plus 8,
Why'd you roll 100?
15. Because I don't have a D10, but I do have D100.
Okay, so you did a 7.
Plus
Then-
8.
What you get an 8 for?
Or
Agility plus I got improved initiative for being human.
Yep, okay. So, okay, you guys roll, but you guys are not allowed to interfere on, the challenge is you can't interfere. If you do, then you will reap the consequences.
You said to roll it anyway.
I was going to say define not allowed, because
Single
if
combat.
we as far as we're aware,
This is what he has stated, yeah?
my point is,
Simple
as
combat.
far as we're aware,
Yeah.
as far as Tenlor and I are aware, if we pulled out a bolter and shot him in the back of the head and he died, would anybody back up his single combat roll?
Probably all the
I would.
Probably all the people looking from the tavern now, watching the spectacle, and probably the Lord of Skulls himself, who he's dedicating this combat to.
There is a point.
As in
so,
the
yeah,
god?
You're not fucking with this
Yep.
from range.
Okay.
I mean, you can interfere if you want. He's just prepared to face Korn's disfavor, as he frowns upon your shenanigans.
Shenanigans!
I'm a psycho.
You
I'm
know
a psycho.
What was
I
the
already have Korn's disfavor. Korn already despises my very existence.
Anyway, Shizuka, what was yours?
I rolled a 7 and I got plus 8 to that.
Okay, so you go first.
Of course I do.
Go Shizuko, Crocs, then...
Okay, by the way, don't forget, I've actually taken a closer look. Do you know that we were doing that partial action attack, partial action attack?
Yeah, we can't do that.
No, it's one partial action attack and then it's like a move or something.
Or you do an aim.
Yeah. Okay, in which case, I will.
You have drawn your power sword, and you have that drawn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's already done.
Yep.
Right, I shall move up to him, and while doing so, I will now click on my shoulder lamp at maximum beam, and then stab him.
Okay.
Right at his faceplate.
Okay. That's a cold shot, I believe. Let me just...
What?
It's
For a suit lamp.
No, to stab him in the face.
No. I'm shining my giant halogen bulb torch in his face while I stab him in the crotch.
Oh, I thought you said you're stabbing him in the face.
No.
Okay, sorry.
I'm shining a very bright light into his unshielded eyes while I stab him.
Hang on, I'm pulling out the combat section now, okay? Anyway, hang on. I need to jump back to where the stats for this guy are.
Stabity.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a charging attack.
Oh, by the way, your fear has no effect on him.
Yeah, you always forget, so I don't really
No,
get
he's actually
an effect on anyone.
No, he's actually got fearless. he actually has fearless as a talent.
Can you take 16 points of damage ignoring 5 points of your armor?
Ignoring 5 points of armor, okay.
Can you take 16?
I'm rolling a dodge for him.
Okay.
He's got... Actually, no, he's going to parry. He's got a plus 10 to that. Okay, so parry. So that's only... Needs to get...
Go ahead. Parry a power sword with your chain blade.
He does it.
Congratulations. Now roll that 75% destruction.
So is it up to 75% or...
As in 1 to 75, your chain axe is now dust.
Okay. It's okay.
Whoa, fuck. Lucky you. Why do I get the feeling that the dice are going to screw me here?
However, I am going to give him blinded for... Well, not blind. He's going to have penalties for a turn. The only problem is it an aimed torch or is it literally just strapped to your shoulder?
It's a shoulder mount. I don't think I'll be able to maintain it in combat.
Yeah, no. So, but you will get one because you get one from just the start.
Yeah, it's just that dazzle as I approach.
Yeah. Okay. Does he actually have anything that can help him? Nope. Okay, so I'm just having to look up his talents quickly. Okay, so he counts as being blinded, so he gets a minus 30 to his weapon skill.
Sweet.
I'm just looking at what Blade Master and Swift Attack do. Yoink.
Of course, admittedly, I do get 2 attacks around, because I'm gonna... I can stab him with my Mendrite knife as well. Actually, that's a point, Mendrites.
Oh, there we go. So for every 2 degrees of success he hits by, it counts as an extra attack on you.
He's got Swift Attack.
Yeah, and he's also... And I'm looking at what Blade Master does.
However,
However, he can't actually physically do it because he has to be rolling 20s to hit you at the moment because he's blinded.
Yeah. To be honest, that Swift Attack isn't the best of them. You want the one up from that.
Mm-hmm.
Because to be honest, not many people are going to hit with 20% or more.
Well, luckily he's got Blade Master, so we can re-roll.
Gay.
Blade Master lets you re-roll 1 missed attack per round.
Gay.
He's got a minus 30 currently at the moment, so he's probably going to have to go out with an all-out attack. If that doesn't, like, fucking drop him to, like, 0 to hit.
No, at least it means he won't be able to dodge next or block next round then.
Yep. Sorry, I'm just trying to find where the actual stuff is that lets you, but here we go. Where is his all-out attack? All-out attack, here we go. Yeah, 1 melee attack was a plus 30, so that actually cancels out his minus 30.
Yeah, sure. Roll it.
Okay, so he's rolling so he only has to roll 50. Oh. Okay, that's how many degrees of success with extra hits?
You roll a 50. You need a 50, right?
Yep.
So that's 2.
You get 1 for rolling 50 or under, and then every full 10 underneath. So 40, 30, 20... So that's 3 degrees of success extra?
Let's see, it's for every 20 you get an extra hit. So under 50...
So he's got 2 hits.
That's an extra 2 hits. I can dodge one of those.
Yeah, so he's got 1 hit and 1 normal hit. So yeah, you can dodge one of them.
And you know what the best thing is?
Yep.
If I roll parry on the first one and I actually succeed...
Yeah.
You still have to test to see if your axe disintegrates.
Yep, that's completely fair. And pray it does so, because it's...
It does. Test to see if your axe goes away.
No! It's gone.
It does.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's gone.
Good. That means you won't get your second attack, monkey, because your weapon is gone. Yeah, I stab him.
Okay.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I do a partial attack, because that's a half action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I suggest something, Andrew?
Yeah.
Do a feint and then do a partial attack.
Why? I was going to do a partial attack with my power sword, then I was going to stab him with my Mendrite sword.
Mostly because feint means he can't dodge.
He can't dodge anyway, he's doing a full attack.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I stab him.
Okay.
A lot.
Yeah.
In the 13.
Okay, so that's still...
Oh, wait a minute, I hit him in the 9? I hit him in the 90.
Okay. Luckily, he's got 6 points of armor all over, so he negates 1 point of armor, so that goes down to 12.
And I stabbed him in the 90s.
That goes down to 12.
In the left leg.
He goes down to 12. His toughness bonus is 8, so it goes down to 4.
Eh? His toughness is 8?
Mm-hmm.
This is a fuck am I fighting?
He's a massive guy who's been blessed by the god of war.
Yeah.
And your second action? Can I point out, you have just reduced him to fighting with fists, and I have no fucking idea how that's going to work.
It's an unarmed melee action. It's just strength bonus minus 3 damage.
Okay.
I shall spend my half action dodging, moving backwards to open some space between us, considering that didn't work as well as I thought.
Okay.
Which, luckily enough, means it still means he has to do a half action to catch me. Yeah. Actually, wait a minute. I can move further than him, probably.
Probably.
Hmm.
He does have heavy armor on.
Now, my half movement is 6.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know it'd be funny if my half movement is beyond his half movement, and then he has to keep doing full charges in order to, like, just keep hopping around him?
So yeah, you guys just saw Shizuko like cut a double-headed chain axe in half.
Yeah, this isn't going as well as I'd planned, alright?
Still watching.
I mean, I'm technically winning, but this isn't what I planned.
Go for
If
his
Shizuko
neck.
wins, is he going to be blessed by corn?
What was that, Bill?
I said, if Shizuko wins, is he going to be blessed by corn?
Oh, I fucking hope not.
Anyway, I have to look up some other things as well, like Berserk, Charge, and Rapid Reaction.
What the fuck am I fighting here?
A man blessed by the
Oh, really?
god of war. We just covered this, didn't we?
Yeah, but this is not... Dudes, this is not within my challenge rating.
Yet you destroyed its weapons, so you're already a step ahead of him.
That just means he's going to have to punch me more.
Do you need the big claymore?
I couldn't carry the big claymore.
So what are you
That's
doing with
your
your other half
problem.
action?
Yeah, I moved backwards 6.
Would you like-
A movement of 6.
Okay, he charges you.
Okay,
Would
that's
you
a
like
full
one of my
action.
bird tips?
Yeah, the charge is a full attack. However, he gets a plus 30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lucky enough, it means he can't dodge again. Sweet.
Mm-hmm. Where the fuck is...
You want to know where unarmed attack is?
No, I'm trying to find the grappling stuff.
Hey, you are not grappling me, bitch.
Fuck you.
You-
Okay, so he's got a plus 30 to his
I'm pretty-
weapon skill of standard.
No,
So instead, he's gonna
that
do...
sentence is
Oh, sorry, no, his charge, yeah, it's a full action to
Under-
charge. So it's a minus... So it's a plus 30, so his weapon skill is 50, so it's under 80.
You get under 80.
Yep.
Dudes. You know, if I start losing, I'm just cranking out the flamethrower. Fuck this guy.
Yeah. So that's 80, so let's see, to 70 is 1 degree, 60, 50, 40. So that's, yeah, he
So
only
every
gets 2
20
attacks.
down, so if it's 80, you don't get the next one down until like 60.
Yeah. But he does, so basically he does get like a plus 1 attack, basically. So 2 attacks hit you. So roll dodge for 1, or parry. You can't
If
break
I-
his hands.
Says you.
I think if I parry it, it means that he'll go from gauntlet to barehanded. Sweet, parry.
Where
parry.
is grapple?
75% chance that his gauntleted armor just became
Okay, 1 gauntlet's gone.
sweet. That means he's just barehanded.
Yeah, okay. He's still pulsing with crazy muscle. Anyway, where's the grapple? Grapple! 2, 4, 3. And 2, 3, 7. 237. Yes, that's where it is. And 243. Let me look it up. Unarmed combat. Here we go. Okay, so instead of doing damage, she's grappling you.
What was that?
Okay, I am now grappling you.
What? I don't get to do anything to oppose that?
You can use a reaction, which you just did.
You said you were punching me.
I ran in with 2 attacks. They were both going into the grapple.
Okay.
Except that he blocked it.
Yeah, he blocked 1. I got 2.
Then there's no opposition to grapple. I just sit there and take it.
If someone's got 2 of them, hang on, I'm actually reading. I can't do anything this turn because I've initiated the grapple. In your turn, you can actually try to take control of it.
Why can't I slip out of it?
I think you can. That's why I'm looking it up.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not going to be wrestling a fucking... I am going to be wrestling this thing. It's a like 8-foot tall muscle mountain.
If you do not declare grapple as a full action,
Which you did.
sorry, no. Well, he just did it to engage it. He's going to have to maintain it in his one. I'm trying to find where the fucking thing is. Hang on, here it is.
Whoa.
Sorry, that was my breathing. Okay. The control of the grapple can end at any time as a free action. Participants in the grapple cannot use reaction. They're considered to be engaged in melee combat. Can only use the grapple action. The grapple action is damage opponent, throw down opponent, push opponent, ready, stand, or use item.
So what you're saying is that all I have to do is declare I use grapple, and then suddenly that person is forever trapped in a grapple.
That's what I'm reading here. Seriously, no. I'm literally trying to find a way the way he can do it. Yeah.
So all you have to say is I reverse it, and it's reversed.
Hang on. Grapple target options. If the active character is the target of a grapple, the first thing he must do on his turn is declare grapple as a half action. This is part of the penalty for being grappled. After that, he can choose one of the following options: break free, slip free, take control. Okay,
Slip free.
Hang on. Breaking free is opposed strength.
Mm-hmm.
Slip free is a challenging contortionist.
Yeah.
And take control is opposed strength. I think contortionist is your agility.
Yeah, it's also something I don't have trained, so it's off from -20.
Okay, so you're what, 60?
Give me a second.
Also, it's not an opposed, as in you just roll that.
What's his strength?
Well, you don't fucking know.
Is it less than a +5 bonus?
He has a natural strength, I'll tell you that.
You know, I have a natural strength as well.
Okay, this might actually be interesting.
Fucking, when did this become fucking Captain Kirk battles?
There we go. Okay, I've got a strength bonus. So what are you going to do?
Well, I can't...
Why did I keep on that strength exactly?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, Bill, you keep coming in the middle of
Why did
conversations, so you get all glitchy.
Exactly.
Didn't hear you, dude, at all.
Why does the tech priest have unnatural strength exactly?
Because I built myself to last.
So what are you doing, Andrew?
Well, I'm pretty sure that contortionist is just as plain agility, isn't it? Because there's athletics and there's acrobatics.
And there is an actual contortionist skill as well.
Ah, so yeah, take that out and train. That'd be 44, or I can try and go underneath my strength, which is roll under 30 with my unnatural strength gives me +2 successes.
So again, so if you pass by 30, you can automatically get like 3 successes. Because you get the one you do for passing and then the +2. Although you got better chances of passing the agility.
Barely.
True.
How about take control? Do I have to roll over that?
That's opposed strength as well.
And that would be... So that would mean I get 2 successes, he get however many successes he gets, and it's whatever we get for the roll.
Yes.
Well,
The active character can then immediately perform one of the controller grapple options. And then you can do damage opponent, throw down, push, ready, stand, or use item.
I'm kind of tempted just to stab him in the face with a Mendrite. You know what? He's unarmed. He might have a high strength, but I don't think it's so so unbelievable he can just punch straight through carapace. So you know what? Let's indulge in a bit of Captain Kirk in here, shall we?
Okay.
Okay, let's do some opposed strength.
Okay. Roll it.
Okay, I have 37 with 2...
And his strength...
What the fuck is that?
And his strength is 56.
Oh dear.
I've won that one.
Yeah, you won that one.
So it goes around to my turn.
Yep.
And my turn, he's going to do the damage opponent. Yes.
Yay.
This is another opposed strength test.
Okay.
God.
Okay, so I can actually damage you. And I do 1d5 minus 3 plus my strength bonus. And 1 level of fatigue.
Yeah, that fatigue is what's going to get me.
Yeah.
Where is my fatigue? Oh, here is my fatigue.
Oh, sweet. That's 7 damage. However, don't forget your armor.
Yeah, and my toughness.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think
I ignore
does
you.
damage. Yeah, he can't actually do any damage except just get you with fatigue. You automatically
You know
take
what? That
one
wouldn't
level
be
of
the
fatigue.
worst way to lose this battle, you know? Fatigue.
And
So
so
he
you just-
performs a coup de grace unconscious.
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't ground me because it would have been honorable combat and shit, but... what is my fatigue again?
Sorry. It should be under combat, I believe. Actually, hang on, I'll look in the freaking index. Fatigue!
On my list, I've got current fatigue, but I can't see a total fatigue.
Yeah, I'm looking it up, sorry. And you guys are just sitting there doing jack all. I love it. The Space Marines are just like, hit him in the nuts!
Why are you stabbing him? Stab him!
Combat. Let's see if we have actual fatigue then.
I'm trying to look up fatigue. I see nothing on my character sheet for that.
Injury. Wounds. No. It'll be after this. Fatigue. Here we go. A character can take a number of...
accepting people.
Well, you keep breaking up on us.
Bill, you keep trying to talk in the middle of other people talking.
Okay, Andrew.
Can you hear me now?
Yep. Okay, guys.
I start a pool accepting bets on the outcome of the fight.
People are betting on the Disciple of Crocs.
Of course.
Okay. Fatigue is measured in levels. A character can take a number of levels of fatigue equal to their toughness bonus and still function.
Alright.
If you take a number of levels of fatigue in excess of your toughness bonus, you collapse unconscious for 10 minus your toughness bonus in minutes.
Ooh, I have a high toughness.
Characters suffering from any level of fatigue suffer a minus 10 to all tests.
Great. Okay,
I'm just wondering if the Marines will let you just lose, or if they will actually just come in and put a bolt round to the back of his head.
Yeah, I'm gonna back away now,
How?
using my agility to...
Oh yeah, it's your turn. It's your turn. Are you doing slip free?
Yeah, and I
Okay.
do so.
Okay. Well,
Half an
okay.
action, slip
No.
free, then I cut his throat.
You can now. Oh, you can now perform a half action.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Did you just miss?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Well, you're still in melee, so he's gonna basically try to grapple you again, because it's the only way he's actually gonna do any fucking damage.
I wouldn't do any damage, he's just gonna bore out on my head until I sleep.
He misses.
Good.
No, he hit. No, he literally
What?
hits because standard attack is a plus 10. So he plus 10, he hits, but fucking.
It's one hit, I'll dodge.
Yeah, exactly. He can just roll the dodge.
I know, I actually have to check that. Let's see. First of all,
You got like you maxed out your dodge. Your dodge is like 90, isn't it?
I wish. Give me a second. Let's see. I'm trained in dodge. My dexterity. Oh shit. That's barely a hit.
Well, what is your dodge?
I have to roll under 64.
Okay, so yeah, he's caught you again, and that was his action. It's now your action. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, so now it's your action.
Okay, I shall use my agility to get out of this. Did I just roll the exact same thing?
Yep. And in his turn, he's going to crush. Opposed strength. He fails by 2 degrees.
I get 2 degrees of success for my unnatural strength, and I get 1 success. So 3.
Okay, you win, but there's no damage. You're still grappled. Over to your turn.
I won, so...
It's over to your turn now.
Okay. Let's see if I can get free. I do. I then stab him. I do. In the 53 for... Where's the 53? 53. Main body for only 11 points of damage.
Okay, so let's see. -6. That leaves him with 5, and his toughness bonus... Oh no, you ignore 5 armor, so you ignore 1. Then he's got his toughness bonus of 8, so he ignores 9 of that. So he takes another 3 damage. No, 2 damage. What the hell? On count.
God!
Davity.
Poke. Get your entry, bitch.
You're like the greatest swordsman in the world.
My God, is he even starting to feel this yet?
He's bleeding slightly, yeah.
That's not hopeful.
And he tries to grapple him
It's not
again.
hurting you at all, right? Just making you tired.
Oh God, no! Your turn.
God.
I
That's
yelled,
no.
do you need me to replace you yet?
No, I'm good. Right, I shall stab him.
Wait, are you aiming or... Okay, no, you missed.
No, so that's
Second action?
that's a miss. And then I'll use a partial action to back up 6 feet.
Okay.
So he can't do that full round attack thing. Fuck that
No.
shit. Wait a minute, is initiating a grapple a partial action or full action?
Initiating the grapple is a full action,
Then you couldn't have done it on the charge.
but it can be done on the charge.
Oh, okay.
Except
hello.
it can be.
So
Someone wants to put bets on me winning?
It's essentially a tackling grapple.
Yeah, pretty much.
The fucking spear.
You see, at this stage, I'm beginning to think I'm bull baiting.
Okay, he's now charging you, and he gets his Berserker charge bonus again.
Oh, fuck.
He hits by 3 degrees.
Sidestep.
What?
That means 2 attacks. He's caught you again. Now it goes on to your strength. Now it goes on to your turn.
Wait a minute, how do you berserk? Well, you can't chain link
You can't play...
grapple and
can't-
lightning attack. Lightning attack is stabbity. Grapple is I get you in a headlock.
Fine, I'll let you get away with that.
Okay.
He is...
I don't
he's
dodge, you get me anyway.
Okay, now it's your turn. Now you do your agility to escape again.
I fail.
Okay, now he does his crush. Strength test opposed. He passes by 3.
Yeah, you have maximum damage, you do no damage, so I just
No,
take...
but you take another level of fatigue.
I
Now it goes back to your turn.
escape? No, I don't.
My turn. I tried to crush you. Take another level of fatigue.
Yeah, that's it.
Are you unconscious?
Wait a minute, it's anything over my limit, right?
Yes.
Okay, you got me another round.
Okay.
I escape. I do. I stab you. I do.
Are you going to call out for help? Or... Oh, nice. Shit, hang on.
I critical.
Yeah, that's... I'm actually having... Hang on, I have to look up the fucking... Where's the critical damage thing gone?
Okay, I critically stab him in the 33. 33 is the main body. I add a D5 to this, don't I?
No, hang on. Zealous Hatred, yeah? If any die results in a natural 10... Shut up, guys. Resolving the effects of the hit. So first of all, we resolve the effects of the hit, and then we see what happens. Okay, so his armor ignores...
1.
Yeah, 1 of that. And then his toughness ignores 8.
So take 11.
So he takes 11. Holy crap.
Why do I
Ouch.
seem to go nothing but
Uh,
crazy criticals once I get to that last bit of HP?
If the attack dealt damage after being reduced by armor and toughness bonus, it becomes more severe. You roll 1d5 and consult the critical hit table appropriate for the damage type and location of the original attack. Where did you hit him?
I hit him in 33, the chest.
Okay, and I believe... And what's the damage type on your power sword?
Energy.
Energy, okay. And what's the 1d5?
I got an extra 5 points of damage.
No, that's not the point of damage you do, that's the critical hit you do.
Oh.
So it's much worse. So you hit him in the body with a -5, yeah?
I got a 5 for the D5.
Yeah, on the energy, yeah? 5, yeah?
And it's energy.
Okay, the fury of the attack forces him to the ground, helplessly covering his face and keening in agony. He is knocked to the ground and must take an agility test or catch fire. He also has to take a toughness test or be stunned for 1 round. Are you not entertained?
Head, bitch!
I think this was a challenging fight for you. Agility is 38.
Dude,
Failed! He's on fire!
sweet. Add that Bernie damage.
And now he has to take his toughness test or be stunned for 1 round.
How much damage does he take for fire?
He passes his toughness test, so he's on the ground.
Sweet. So he's on the ground and he's on fire.
Yeah, I'm actually looking up the fire rules now. Where the fuck is fire?
Fire! You know, in a minute I'm going to step back and add to that.
That would be a
I'd like to point out-
horrible waste, you know.
I would like to point out, for the sake of dramatic irony, if just imagine if Andrew's character was killed by someone who he had set fire to killing him.
No. Andrew pulls out his flamethrower, pulls a 99, and explodes in his hands.
I'm just thinking the way Andrew's orc went out with his dramatic, set myself on fire.
He now has to take a willpower test or stay screaming. Can we count fearless? We'll give him a bonus to that. Let's see if it does, actually.
No, fearless means you will attack the greater demon.
Okay. Okay, so let's roll his willpower. He fails. He rolls in the flower screaming.
Excellent.
And...
Fire damage.
Yep. 1d10 damage and 1 level fatigue, ignoring armor.
Okay. Roll your d10.
Yep. And... Fuck! Okay. His toughness saves him from the worst effect, so he's still alive.
Okay, right, so let me get this straight.
That was his turn, now it's your turn.
Right, so let me get this straight. He came at me, he tried to grab me around the neck, so I stabbed him in the chest, knocked him down like I'm the fucking Undertaker, set him on fire.
With a sword.
With a sword. How badly fucked is he right now?
He is bleeding all over the place and burning and screaming and not screaming, roaring in pain. As in, poke him with your sword and he will die.
Let's see. He is prone. I get plus 30.
Yes.
He is distracted. I think so. He's on fire.
2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
So he's distracted. He's prone.
Yep.
So I'm fatigued.
Yep.
So I have to roll under 80.
Yep.
Thank fuck for that. Point.
2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
That was almost another critical as well.
You drive your sword right through the gorget. You get...
Is he dead?
Yes, you get +1 infamy.
Infamy?
Yep.
+1 infamy is in like +1/+1, or are we talking modifier or like number?
+1/+1. As in, your infamy permanently goes up by 1.
Sweet, that brings me up to 20.
The Disciple is well known in Chimeras and beyond via the supply ship that regularly stop here, and you've just, like, fucking set him on fire like a bitch.
Sweet, I loot his
Slayed him
corpse.
like a wimp.
Wait a minute, I put him out, then I loot his corpse.
Okay.
You know it's a good thing. I was thought for a minute you were going to start chucking fucking points of alignment to corn at me or something.
No.
Gotcha.
No. If you attacked him, you guys would have gained... If you attacked as a group or broke rules of the combat, you would have gained corruption. If Zinch or a Slaneshi aligned heretic beats him, they gain infamy and corruption.
Did you say to Zinch?
Yep.
Or Slanesh?
Yep. Whereas if a devotee of Khorne, Nurgle, or an unaligned heretic challenges and defeats the disciple, they gain +1 infamy. You also get... Where did I write this down?
Fuck, I broke his axe. That was my loot.
There is a Ceramite armor.
Ooh, what is it?
It's +6 to all. It's 6 to all locations.
Upgrade.
You also gain 100 XP.
Oh, damn it! You know why I'm pissed?
Why?
My brand new armor has a giant sword mode and it's full of smoke and charlie bits.
Yep, but you got like fully encased blood-soaked Ceramite armor.
You just need to clean it. Get a little bleach.
Also, I don't think you can actually carry it.
I'm gonna have to do some... I might have to actually dump my flamethrower into one of these marines and shit.
Are you putting the armor on?
Yeah, I'll do it right there.
Are you?
Yeah, right in the middle of the street.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
I stripped the corpse.
Okay.
Wait a minute, I can't put it on. Wait,
You'll have to modify it for your mechandrites.
let's assume that I drag his smoking, smoldering ass into my room so I can get this stuff off and refitted.
Okay. As you drag it in, like you see Garchaka's there, the crude, and he's like, "Good hunting," and sort of just nods in respect.
Good fight. Do you want this?
Buddy? Yeah. Happily takes the fleshy bits,
Yeah, you take the meat. I'll take the metal.
and he's happily eating it.
There you go. It's all good.
It's also actually really fucking awesome considering the way the Eaters of the Dead rule works. Gain extra wounds equal to their toughness bonus.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Crew did that shit.
You have Ceramite
I'd
armor,
like-
and which it's basically plate mail. Essentially, he's got blood cake plate mail, and he had a two-handed chain axe, but you broke it.
Nothing else?
I'd like
Nope.
to take a demonstration with the brain if you're not going to eat it.
You'll have to discuss that with the crew.
Then Lucas, did you see my Skype message? Because I'd be interested in your response to that.
No, you did not bet your infamy. However, you have
No,
one.
no, my other one. My other one that's actually more fitting with my character's motivations. Yet also more difficult. So that's why I'd like to respond to.
Well, to be fair, the way the fight was going, everyone was just in silence, although people did bet on the disciple, which was about 10 people did.
Personally, I hate the party. I was getting my ass fucking cooked, and what did you do? You just sat there and made bets. Fuck you both.
Did you?
Hey,
Did you go for eight?
hey! 3
I-
times I
I
asked you if
wanted
you
to-
need any help.
I was trying to bet in your favor.
Yeah, and he actually won some shit out of the result.
No.
I'm actually gonna have to roll to see what the fuck you won now.
Okay, so my point was there wasn't like a group of people like cheering for the disciple or whatever. Like,
Do not cheer for a champion of Khorne. Trust me on that one.
okay, so I don't actually need to execute anybody as an example.
No, you're not doing pure execution. You do get, however, some minor like bone charms, furs, random little things they would have to trade. So basically, you have more trade fodder. It's just added onto your infamy as this is stuff you have to trade.
Right.
How does it take for fatigue to go away?
I will actually look it up. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm-
Also, you're really lucky because even with the -10 you were getting for fatigue, you were still rolling the fucking things to escape.
Tell me about it. And do you know how far you were from crushing me to sleep?
Fatigue goes away with time. Each hour of normal rest, not counting states of unconsciousness that includes no combat, no psychic powers, no strenuous activity, removes 1 level of fatigue. 6 consecutive hours of rest removes all fatigue.
Right. So remember I was eating at the bar when this bloke turned up? Yeah, I'm done with that. I'm going to bed. Fuck this shit.
Are you setting up your trap?
Suit up his armor, that
It's still set. I just need to put the pin back in.
Okay.
I'm I'm basically like sitting at the bar looking around like, so anybody else want to challenge newcomers?
Everyone's just like, that was just a disciple. He did it all the fucking time.
Dude, I just punked a fucking Cornate fucking berserker in melee.
To be fair, he wasn't a proper Cornate Berserker, but he was like a relatively decent level.
Dude, he was out of my class in melee.
He's to be fair, if he's only like what, level 2?
Dude, what is your melee skill?
His weapon skill was 50.
Yeah, mine's 30.
His intelligence is 17.
Yeah, so I'm
Ballistics
smarter than him. That doesn't help when he's hitting me with a stick.
Fellowship 8, Infamy 0.5, and Ballistic Skill 0.3.
Dude, it's strength, constitution, and weapon skill. That was all that was important. Dude, I was outclassed.
He also had 20 wounds.
Meanwhile, if Kenlor or I had engaged him in melee, we probably would have just cut him off.
Oh no, that would have been fucking over.
No, actually no, because if he challenged by a kill, Space Marine, he actually gains 8 bonuses.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet. So, wait.
He was going light on you, wimp.
Bastards. Hey, wait, did you just say this counts as plate mail?
Yep.
You know how ridiculously low tech that is?
Yep.
Do you know
As I
how
said-
much modification I can stuff into that puppy?
Yep.
You're awesome. I needed this.
It's listed here, armor, plate mail. 6 all.
Tweaking.
Oh!
Well,
Andrew gets +1 infamy for that.
I did that already.
Another one.
But
Because otherwise, that's fucking ridiculous.
what?
Okay, his standard. This is his standard stat line, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Weapon skill 50, ballistic skill 3, strength 56, toughness 53. You know, plus, yeah, toughness 53 with a 8 due to unnatural. Agility 38, intelligence 17, perception 46. Now, if he's going to fight a Space Marine, he gets unnatural strength +3 and unnatural toughness +3. So it should have been. So does that mean he gets unnatural toughness 11
Wow.
against the Space Marine?
Yeah, against a space marine, that's helpful. Against a human, that's insane.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, no, cool. So yeah, you got your +1 infamy.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Shizuko's legend is growing again. And she's got 2 infamy points.
I
You know what?
What?
I think that +3 would have completely negated a good amount of Shizuko's hits against him.
Yeah, but that +3 was actually would be only against Marines. And he also, his armor becomes +2. And I would have fucking laughed if he tried to use Psycho Powers on him.
Why?
Don't use that.
He's got the Blood God's favor.
Basically,
That's
you use psychic powers on, he says no.
Yeah.
Did you say this is ceramite?
It was ceramic. So it already counts as being the ceramite upgrade, I believe? Because there is a ceramic upgrade to armor.
Ceramite. Plus £2. Can be added to anything?
I'm actually looking up, like...
It protects against such thermal weapons or heat-based weapons.
Yep.
Basically, it counts as being 3 points higher against anything which makes fire.
Yep.
It's a good thing that the fire, that when I set you on fire, I did it from inside your armor.
Yeah. I'm actually trying to find where the... Okay, hang on. How much is the ceramic... Ceramite, yeah. What ceramite is... I'm actually looking what plate mail is to see if it actually adds up. Where the hell is standard armor? So I actually want to look up fucking plate mail now.
Yeah, no, I looked up that. I'm now looking up mesh guard flak, chainmail,
We're gonna be at this loot thing for a while, aren't we?
mesh,
Probably, yeah.
carapace. Tell you what, you continue. I'll continue looking it up.
Yeah,
Because I'm on the right side.
okay, it basically counts as heavy carapace then. Because heavy carapace is covers all locations and it's AP6. It weighs 17 kilograms.
I'm definitely gonna have to get rid of my old armor.
Yeah.
That shit's heavy. Right, you continue while I go unconscious.
But yeah, he's going to sleep.
I'm tired.
Okay, so you guys doing nothing more for the night, I'm trusting?
I guess.
Okay.
Apparently one got killed.
Everyone else is like quietly whispering about you as you just like rest, pretty much just sit there drinking or whatever, just tasting the very foul brew.
Oh. That's right. So where's that body so I can go and like eat the brain in the middle of the bar?
The Quote's Easy has already like cracked open the chest and is devouring the heart. Just like
What's off of the brain, man?
like literally on his table, he's just eating right there.
Oh, so that was in the bar that he did that.
Yep. There's like there's blood spraying all over the place, and everyone's like, ugh.
But I just turn over to him like, you eating that brain?
He sort of looks at you. It's like, well, your companion killed him, so you can have it. Pulls out a knife and just saws the head off and tosses it to you.
Yeah, you can have the bony bit.
I crack open the skull and slowly eat it, making eye contact with everybody watching.
You know, I was just about to say this party is a party of freaks, but then I just realized I don't exactly disqualify for that title myself.
You have an
freaky
aura of
eyes
fear,
that just
and you
stab
just-
the giant down.
Yeah.
So I'm not even a combat type, man.
I think we're proving that wrong. You can do a lot of damage, you just can't take it.
Fucking dodge like a motherfucker, though.
Although, you're fucking lucky you destroyed his weapon.
Yeah.
Dude, I would have been aiming for his weapon if that hadn't blocked.
Do you know how much?
Yeah.
Do you know what his weapon did?
It's a two-handed chain axe. I don't want to know.
2d10 plus his strength.
I don't want to know.
That could have done a total of 25 damage.
Dude, it could have killed me outright. I don't want to know.
You're like, why did I agree to this? This was a very stupid idea.
Somebody wanted to prove she was tough and almost got killed for it.
But she did get, she got her +1 infamy for it.
Actually, I was going to go out there and we're going to do that one-on-one thing. He was going to pull out his axe. I was going to pull out the flamethrower and cook him on the spot. But then he went, no guns. And I was like, oh.
Like, you still could have done it if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could have.
You just would have let's see. You would have gotten, you would have just gotten no infamy and 2 corruption points due to Korn's pissing off.
Yeah, exactly. Much easier to stab him a lot.
And you did. And you now have a nice suit of plate mail with like a wolf, with like a dog face helmet.
Wolf face, yes.
Does that mean that Indiana Jones got corruption points for shooting that guy?
Yes.
Indiana Jones is corrupt to begin with, man.
Okay, so night passes and morning comes.
Does he get 6 hours of uninterrupted sleep?
Yeah, unless you guys are going to interrupt him just to piss him off. It's like,
Anyone goes
Shizuka.
through that door gets flash banged.
like just knocking on the
No,
door.
we're not
Shizuka.
coming in. We're just knocking on the door and pissing you off.
You're such an ass.
I'm nominating Dan Lore for that. And Lore's already on his bad side.
Hey, I need a nap. I need a nap.
Okay, well, morning comes, and, life filters back into the cabin. People are still muttering about your Shizuko's great deeds and her mysteriousness.
As they're also mopping up the blood off the floor.
Well, it was outside, so, they're just scuffing it over.
No.
And all
you
over the
grabbed the
table
corpse in
and
there
the
and
floor
started
and
eating
the
it.
walls.
Yeah, and...
Yeah, I was going to say the remains were spread over 2 tables.
Yeah. Palmer Graff walks back in and sort of just looks at the whole bloody mess, and it's like, what happened here?
Yeah.
Like, Garchaka goes over and, like, fills him in, and is like, oh, most impressive. Instead of just smiles. Well, we shall
I'm
have
going to stab his dick.
stab one of your few ways of transportation in the vortex. Good
Oh,
luck
wait
with
until I'm actually on board.
that. Okay.
Anyone want light carapace armor?
You should ask a Daedalus who's not
Take
here.
the bridge!
Or you could sell it.
I'll chuck it into the,
You could sell it.
I'll chuck it into the loot pile.
Okay.
We can trade it later.
And, I'm guessing the Space Marines are still down in the bar.
We had our naps. We had our bit of rest.
Hang on, I now need to actually open up Chimeras and give it a since Shizuko has +1 reputation there.
Haha! I'm fucking up all your plans.
Only because of account of a critical hit.
So, Lucas, I should probably mention this before we get too heavy into the adventure, but is this statted out for 4 of us?
It's
No.
flexible.
It's a flexible one.
Okay.
It's just Deadless is going to be pissed he missed most of it. Although, to be fair, we're only got, like, what, another hour, anyway. Anyway.
Actually, I would suggest that we end in about a half hour, because I don't know for how long I'll have internet.
Anyone else have a problem with that?
As long as we actually press the go button.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing the Space Marines are still downstairs.
Uh-huh.
Took a nap, came back, eating breakfast.
Okay. Well, one of the locals enters, seems to glance around before immediately his eyes fall upon the Space Marines, and he immediately approaches you. Hello, sirs. I take it you're the ones the Oracle summoned?
Us +1.
We are.
Yeah, well, name's Auric. I've been assigned as your driver while you're around here. So he just nods his head. So if there's anything you'd be wanting to travel to the temple or anything, then I'll make sure my car gets you there. Also, I've been ordered to convey this message. Elika herself is unable to reach. She has been given a task by the Oracle. Until the Oracle is ready to see you, you are given free reign of the temple and its libraries.
Okay.
But if you need anything, I'll be out front. And he promptly turns around and leaves. And there's a picture of him in the handouts.
Journal. Handouts. Which one is he?
Auric.
Or... Almost looks like a peasant from Warcraft.
Dark Heresy Armory. Downloading. I can't download it. I have to sign up or something. I don't wanna.
I don't wanna. So I guess we're waiting for our +1 to get down.
Yep.
I thought I was already there.
Nope.
I retrieved my grenade and I joined them so that no delays pointlessly happen.
And I assume
Okay.
you're also covered in plate at this point.
Yes, I have my wolf mask on.
Do you wash anything, or do you just come out covered in bloody armor and stuff?
And burnt on the inside.
Yes, I give it a bit of a scrubbing. I had to resize this thing anyway.
So you don't come out with that gristled, bloody look.
No, she comes out in proper, proper shiny plate mail. So she actually looks a bit more like her picture now.
Yeah, that shine's gonna have to go.
It'll be gone by the time you go through all the dust storms.
So we got a ride waiting for us outside. Actually, I did that wrong. We got a ride waiting for us outside. Gotta keep it in character.
Yeah, you can't download for free, so yeah, I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Because I'm broke.
Not a free demo. And he's ignored the fact that we have a ride waiting outside.
Andrew?
Yes,
Or are you all going to the ride?
I assume so.
Okay. Well, Auric's outside waiting in a
Andrew,
basic
we keep
little
waiting
ground
on
spot.
you keep saying go, and we keep going, well, hurry up, what are you doing?
I follow everyone else so they can get on with it.
Okay.
Get
Well,
on.
there's a
Don't
small
let them
ground
start pulling out Monty Python.
Oryx like basically just is leaning against the bonnet and just going, ready to go off then?
It's like, dude, I just stabbed a bitch to death. I've done my job.
Yes, we're ready to head to the temple.
Yeah, right then, load in the back, and he sort of like gets behind the driver's seat.
We...
Just then look like, wee. As you set off. Oryx is sort of quiet as you're driving along, so like, so, and he looks at like Shizuko, like, so how did you end up traveling with the respectable sirs? And he sort of nods his head at the two giants.
I found them. I have yet to get rid of them.
Oh, so it's kind of brought together by Zine, so to speak.
No, it's just their ship crashed, and I've yet to be able to get a ride, which is separate.
Oh, that was you, was it? That whole comet falling down 2 months ago?
Yes.
Mm.
A little more solid than a comet, I would think.
Okay.
Are you going to do the Christopher Nolan voice the entire time?
It's part of the character, isn't it?
Okay, can you all give me an awareness test, please? This happens about half an hour. This happens like 20 minutes into your drive.
Uploading the scanners.
Awareness, which would be
Whatever you press fail.
perception.
It's a minus. It's a difficult, so it's a minus 10 to your awareness.
Oh my god.
So I'm
So
not.
I have to
I'm,
roll a 40.
Oh, that wasn't mine. Wait a minute, is it mine? Did he just put in 3 rolls? No, that's Bill's.
Yeah,
Yeah, I passed, how did you say, a minus
10.
10? Yeah, I passed the first one.
Over by
Andrew, you notice that you're being followed at a great distance by a strange-looking winged creature.
I wave.
It seems to be chittering, but it's very, very far away.
I look at what he's waving at.
You can't see it. Okay, you are now, after another couple of minutes, you find yourself driving through a ravine. Everyone give me another awareness test.
I pass.
I see it. I see everything. The universe
You know, at this
is my
stage, you
oyster.
really should stop asking me to roll. You should say, I see it.
Well, I failed my stealth, so you guys see the small, you see small feral-looking creatures skipping around the rocks. They look almost like babies with wings.
I wave. I flamethrower at him.
They all swarm out and attack you.
I fired the flamethrower. Everything in the 45-degree arc is now on fire.
Don't touch them; they might teleport you across space.
Ah.
Oh,
You know, I'm just standing in the back of this pickup truck with a flamethrower just going.
hang on. Okay, this is a horde of magnitude 10.
Okay. Question: can I, when I use my flamethrower, do I auto summon a cigar?
No, you do not summon a fucking cigar. However, I need to look up how fracking flamethrowers work against hordes. You son of a bitch.
Very, very well.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm looking it up.
Dude, did I craft the weapon perfectly suited for this adventure?
He just did.
It's awesome. You guys get your own.
Well, you're gonna have to roll to fire it and pray you don't blow it up.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hordes.
Grass.
Hordes.
It's good. It's good.
He's good. It didn't blow up. Your ass isn't grass.
If anyone's watching, the hesitation completely, it's not because I'm worried. It's not at all.
274 and 348.
Oh, and it's sweet. The best thing is that I'm semi-fireproof.
Where's the
Okay,
marshmallows?
You still have to roll to hit.
You have to roll the hit with a flamethrower?
Yes.
Really?
Hang on, flame weapons. A flame weapon used on a horde hits it a number of times equal to 1/4 of the weapon's range, rounding up plus 1d5. So roll to hit.
Give me a second. I'm looking at flamethrower. Mainly because I don't have any of the stats.
Yeah.
You said you'd give them to me, you forgot.
Wah, wah, wah.
Man, you know what? Eventually we're going to be used enough to the system that we won't have to keep going back and like diving around this book.
But yes, okay. Anyway, everyone should roll initiative first, geniuses.
Man, I always fucking win. Bath. Oh shit, that's scrap 9. Flame and spray.
I've got a 13, Andrew's got a 9, Matt's got a 9, Bill's got a 14.
Like enough they gotta come at us, dude. They gotta come at us.
Yeah, so
Alright,
Bill goes first.
spray. I put it down on a cone, everyone in 30-degree arc is hit.
Yep.
Yeah, so, no, I don't have to roll to hit.
Okay.
Flame.
Anyway, first it's Bill's turn.
You know what? I'll push a Doom Bolt.
Okay. How far?
Oh god!
What's the max? +2?
No. I think the max is a bit higher than that. Hang on, let me just bookmark the page on Hordes, and let's go over to Psychic Powers!
I think
Okay,
I think a Psyker can push +5. I think I can only push like 1 or 2.
Well, hang on, we'll see. 1 minute.
Just to note, basically anything in a 30-degree arc is hit, and you'll have not only will I do my damage.
Sorcerer can push up to +3.
Okay, so I push +3.
Okay.
And your guys will have to test their agility or catch on fire.
And I'll have to beat a 44 with this roll.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think I'm in love with flamethrowers.
Hey, Bill, I think you pass.
Yeah. I do not have the rulebook open, so I'm not sure what to roll for damage.
Okay, hang on. So it's so you're doing a Doom Bolt, yeah?
Yes.
Well, first of all, you're probably gonna have to roll Psychic Phenomena after we resolve that. Okay.
Right.
So you pushed +3, and your psi
Yeah.
rating is.
My psi rating is. Okay. 2.
So that's 5. So it's a Psychic Barrage that deals 1d10 plus 5 energy damage. So roll it. What? Okay. You do 7 damage.
Do levels of success affect anything with that?
I
thought
Hang on, I'm gonna look. Hang on, I'm gonna look it up. Psychic Barrage.
Because I needed a 44 and I rolled a 20.
I'm looking that up. Please, 1 moment.
Okay.
Psychic Bolts. If the focus power test succeeds, you produce 1 Psychic Bolt for the initial degree of success plus 1 for every 2 additional degrees of success.
So you produced.
So I get one. So I get a second bolt.
Yes. Yay! That's a total of 16 damage, so that knocks off 1 magnitude point.
Magnitude?
So a tenth of the swarm, or is it not in that type?
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. A tenth of the swarm has been annihilated as the feral cherubs just swarm over you going...
They're also on fire.
Nope, because it hasn't been your turn yet.
Oh, sweet.
Also, now Bill has to roll Psychic Phenomena with a plus 30.
Yeah.
Roll a D100.
So roll 1d100 plus 30.
Yep. Eaten by the
What's that
warp.
do?
Eaten by the warp.
Oh, I forgot it. Didn't I?
So that's a 54, yeah?
Yes.
Warp Ghosts! Ghostly apparitions fill the air within 3d10 meters around you, flying about and howling in pain for a few moments. Everyone in the radius except you must test against a fear rating of 1.
What do I do against fear rating?
It's, I believe it's your willpower.
Lucky enough, fear rating 1. If you're chaos, you get minus 20 to your test.
Okay, the cherub... Wait, do we get plus 20 to our run?
basically you have to because it's only level 1, chaos people will get a bonus to their resist.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Okay,
in other words,
so
I
the
have a willpower
cherubs-
of 40, so I get plus 20 to that, so I get a roll under
Oh, yeah.
60.
Yes.
The whole point was PCs can withstand things better than NPCs can, otherwise we'd be dead by now.
Did the invade
No, no, it works for other chaos people as well.
Okay, so the cherubs pass their fear at fighting Bill. They fail their fear at fighting Target. As they now swarm over you, and they are doing... What is their magnitude bonus? And Auric has wet himself. Because you're being attacked by feral cherubs, and the guys just summon fucking ghosts.
As you do.
Yep, that'll happen.
Oh, man, how much of my stuff do I have to dump into this freaking combined armory?
Okay, the Horde attacks all adjacent enemies that are in close proximities. It doesn't attack Andrew because they fail their fear.
Please.
They know
You cannot dodge your parry attacks.
they know Shizuko can't take it.
I cry.
We're still waiting.
Okay, no, I'm rolling to hit you now. Hang on. Okay, so we get a plus
I thought they got scared off.
5, so it's 30. No, they got scared off from Shizuko, but they're still attacking Bill and you. They're swarming over you, little chittering cherubs. Okay, Hordes gain plus 5 for every hit point of the Horde's magnitude bonus. They have magnitude bonus of 1, so they count as being weapon skill. 30 plus 10 for melee attacks. First one hits on Bill, and the one on Matt hits. And you all take 2d5... Hang on, it's 2d5 plus 1d10 plus 2.
Except for me, because they won't come near me.
Yes.
Sweet.
2d5 plus 2d10.
I'm rolling it.
What?
Ah, crap. Sorry.
What are you doing?
Didn't we have avatars that had health bars or whatever?
Yeah, I think so, but don't worry about it. 2d5 plus 1d... I don't know if it's actually even going to roll, plus 2. Oh, sweet, it did. You both take 20 damage with penetration 0. So I think you shrug it off.
My armor is 8, and how much is my toughness?
I think it's 8 as well.
8 plus 4.
Toughness 7, armor 8.
So minus that from 20, and I think you actually take some wounds.
So I take 5 damage.
Yep. As you're swarmed by little cherubs. They're biting and gnawing and getting all over the fucking place. Okay, now I believe next is... Yeah, it was Bill first. Then it was me. Then it's Shizuko and then Matt.
Now for the flamethrower. Wait a second. Would he have to turn it on us now?
No,
Okay.
it's a horde. It fills all the space around you.
Okay, so anything in the 45-degree arc is now hit, right?
Okay, now this is how flamers work against the flame weapon used in the horde hits it a number of times equal to 1/4 of the range plus 1d5. So what's the range on your flame weapon?
30.
So 7.5.
So that's 8.
Okay, so what was the rest of it?
So it's 8 plus 1d5 times. That's the amount of times you've hit it.
Plus 1d5.
Yep, roll it.
Yeah, give me a second.
1d5 plus 8 for how many times you hit them. Which is
Right.
quite easy,
Roll.
apparently.
1d5.
So 10. Roll your damage 10 times.
You're kidding me.
Nope.
You have to be kidding me.
No, that's how it's... Look, this is what it says. You have flame weapons. A flame weapon used in the horde hits it a number of times equal to 1/4 of the weapon's range rounding up plus 1d5. So a flame weapon with a range of 10 hits a horde 1d5 plus 3 times. A horde cannot be set on fire and does not suffer the lingering effects of fire. Instead, any damage and effects of fire are assumed to be included in the magnitude damage.
Okay. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. One of those is critical, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't the horde?
You can't critical swarms, can you?
No.
3, 4, 5, 6. How many did I do?
Why not just roll? Why not put them all into one?
8, 9.
Okay, yeah, you basically with a single blast of your flamethrower, a massive amount of cherubs just fall from the skies, burning, and the scattered remains fly off.
You know, he's got a point. I could have just rolled. No, because then I would have had to double up the. No, actually, give me a second. Will that work, or is it just going to do +8 at the end? No, it just does +8 at the end. So.
Yeah, you would have had to say plus. What is it? 10, so plus 80.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It's +80 instead.
This was the weakest horde you could run into.
And
One
you
Battle
smoked
flamethrower pretty much made him run like fuck.
Hey, don't forget the doom bolts that soften them up.
Okay, there you go. That's how that roll rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, so 118 points of damage to the horde.
Yeah, they're gone.
Can I chase them?
There's like 1 or 2 fleeing out of a horde of like 50 that attacked you.
I chase them.
I think the
Okay.
guy who's driving is already spooked, and you're not going to be jumping out of a vehicle moving that fast.
Alright then. So I use 1 shot for my flamethrower.
Jesus Christ! This is why flamethrowers work against hordes.
Bitch.
You're lucky that didn't overheat, by the way, because that counts as like a heavy flamer or something?
It is indeed a heavy flamer.
You do realize you can't, like, move, right?
I can. I have exactly 2 pounds spare. What did you... That is why I chucked my carbine back into the pile.
And after we went through so much effort to get it. Okay.
And so I have a sword and a fire stick. That's it.
And armor.
Yeah.
So,
2 enemies have appeared. I've set both on fire. Fuck 'em.
Oryx sort of just coughs and collects himself going, that's an example of the local wildlife on Chimeras.
Your local wildlife could use a little more charisma.
Oh, you're kidding me. The clip size on one of these things is pathetic.
What is it?
I get 10 shots, which means when the backpack mount, that means I get 20 shots total.
Yep, and you've used 1, so you're down to 19.
That sucks.
Dude, you just torched an entire fucking horde of cherubs.
Dude, you did
Yeah, but I have a
118
search torch, yeah.
damage.
That's only against the horde, though.
Yeah. I still have to torch a church, though. That's the point.
Jesus. Christ!
Hey,
Oryx
don't,
just coughs and going, they'll attack the odd traveler here and now, but...
don't torch anything until I steal a book and Matt steals bits of a corpse.
No one knows you're trying to steal the book, by the way. We know
No,
Matt's
what?
trying to steal the corpse.
This
I've
is
decided,
true.
fuck stealth. I've got a flamer, and until this thing explodes, fuck stealth.
Speaking of which, whenever we get closer to the temple, I ask Shizuko if he has any access to the card catalog through Wi-Fi.
Wait. I have unholy urgence. I can actually remove the jam and... No, that's jam.
Mhm.
Doesn't help at all.
No. Yes, I'm gonna make my flamethrower even safer by covering it in flammable liquid.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Oh boy.
Oh. So we are approaching the temple, and that's pretty much where we're going to bookend it then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Sorry guys didn't get to do much this turn.
No, that's fine. I will point out, I've offered this flamethrower to everyone like 6 times now, and no one took it. So fuck it, mine now.
Clunk! Clunk! Mine! Clunk!
Um,
Mine!
I can't imagine you're going to be much of a stealthy ninja hiding in the air vents with a giant flamethrower.
That's the secret, is that they can hear something sliding around in the vents, So they open it up and they look in, and down the deep tunnel of the heavens, they can see a light right at them.
You've been watching.
Suddenly they
Big
fall back
Birds.
with no eyebrows.
It's like, you amuse me, little man. Use your jetpack and fly off. Oh, no, this isn't a jetpack. This is a fuel canister for this!
Now I will note that I actually built this thing before that video came out.
Of course.
Yes,
yeah.
I was there when you rolled it about a month previous to that video.
Oh yeah, Target. You need to do like FET now and have your fuel tank double as a jetpack if you need it.
I'll consider it.
Just don't get hit with an axe.
At this point, I'm already working out. Maybe I can actually work it into a pair of hand flamers built into my wrist guards.
Yeah, it's basically coming. I think that would actually. We've actually joked about this. We talked about technically, you know, you can get knuckle dusters as weapons.
Yeah.
And there is an upgrade called an exterminator cartridge, which is a one-shot flamethrower, which is an upgrade for any weapon.
Alrighty, and with that, we can finally stop the stream.
Yeah. I think that was okay. I hope it was amusing, guys.
It was
Yeah.
amusing.